Breakups hurt the most. Me. Ever had this? When you switch sides to face the wall. Oh, one of those pesky hangnails. I'll take care of that. Ah! Guys in elementary school after saying, let me see your arm really quickly, then pulling out this. Brain, break it. Why? Brain, you gotta. Damn, never thought I'd find a table lamp relatable. Please don't ask me to peel potatoes. What you see versus what your phone sees. How other people walk versus how I walk. Me. Obvious signs that a girl likes me. When you realize that the fidget spinner trend happened almost a decade ago. My mum's signature versus my signature. Free speech applies to everyone. Yay! Even opinions you don't agree with. Hey. Nobody. My ankle for literally no reason. The burger when you take it in the drive-thru. The burger when you arrive home. My life. That one moment. My life again. Every disease known to mankind. Me after looking up my symptoms for a cough. Me finally gets 8 hours of sleep. My neck. Yeah, but you did it totally wrong. Sometimes I'm late just because I stay like this for a long time. When you make an excuse not to go out and they come up with a solution. I think about this all the time. Bro, the president of 2085 is probably watching Cocomelon right now. The beauty of putting your phone down and just living in the moment. Everyone saying the math taught in schools is useless in everyday life. Me using y equals mx plus b to calculate the slope of the hill that my life is going down. Life is so tough as an adult. I could really use a soccer bopper fight right now. Me watching my dog stand on its back legs and say, no one will ever believe you, in perfect English. Me in the mirror recreating facial expressions I've made throughout the day to check if they looked weird or not. Me, don't let her know how awkward you are. Her, nice weather, thanks. I always be overthinking these. Yeah, and they will get you for this. I don't know why I hate it. Rubbing your eyes so hard that you enter a new galaxy. When you're out of your safe foods, so you just stand miserably in your kitchen like a sim. Max brightness at midday, lowest brightness at 3 a.m. If life had loading screen tips, can't pay back debt, assume a fake identity to start a new save file. Drink alcohol to temporarily buff your confidence. POV, everything in your life is falling apart, but you have it is what it is mentality. Me in kindergarten, I can run around for hours and still be full of energy. Me now, my back hurts when I take 2 steps. The fastest things on earth. Cheetah, plane, speed of light, summer break. Not eating because I feel sick. Feeling sick because I'm not eating. Me, no one. Me in the shower. March, and the guy blinks and it's now September already. Yes, this is how time works. You go to bed. You find a good position to sleep. It starts raining. You don't have a flashback of something cringy you did 5 years ago. What people do in the shower. Cleaning. Hot water. Me, peeing standing in the middle of the night when I don't want to turn on the lights. My head when I try to be serious. My head when I try to be funny. I can't stop laughing at this my entire day. A scheduled phone call. Me, giving mental health advice. My mental health. Incorrect username or password. Bro, which one is it? Had such a tough day at work today. Stress about meeting. Relax after meeting. Me, holding in my cough during class because I've already used 3 of my free trial coughs before I start getting side-eyed. When you set an alarm for 7 a.m, but also for 7:05, 10, 15, and 20. If I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. My clothes during the day at 3 a.m. When the FBI is searching through your phone for evidence, but have to go through 60, this is literally me. My brain every time I'm about to go to sleep. Let's review your mistakes. Here is a picture of me about to make the biggest mistake of my life. When you wake up before your alarm clock rings. Low-key me every time you show me something funny. Bro, look at this, I'm wheezing. I'm screaming. When you accidentally drop something heavy in the shower. The loudest sound ever, MP3. People who go on runs right after they wake up. Me, just trying to process being alive. When someone only messages you when they need something from you. When you wake up from a dream that was 100 times better than your real life. When you're reading in class and someone says, read louder, I can't hear you. When you don't have to set an alarm for tomorrow. Yes, the most relatable face ever has grown up. I watch anime because it's so relatable. 8 planets, 204 countries, 809 islands, 7 seas, 6 billion plus people. And I'm single. This is Leonard. He hides in bushes to escape his problem. Relatable. Cold butter. My poor toast. Annoying as hell. I think my favorite meme are the ones about insignificant but universally relatable things. Existential board games. Don't torment me. Who am I? Damn, the sadness really does last forever. Didn't mean to use that picture. Dentist fooled by patient who brushed teeth really well just before annual visit. Whenever I walk by a tree, turning in my finals like, just a little bribery. Why do people slap the remote when it's not working? Why does it work after you slap it though? What makes us human? Selecting all images with traffic lights. When you wake up before your friend at their house. Worst feeling ever. Me. My subtitles. I can't hear without my subtitles. Are you ready to live yet another historical moment? Please, I just want to raise a family in peace. When you have anxiety over something incredibly stupid, and you know it's stupid but the anxiety won't go away. Love this Egyptian figurine of a woman baking bread in the Brooklyn Museum. She looks exactly like me while I'm waiting for my food to be done in the microwave. Truly an eternal experience. Stop eating junk food and go outside. Screw you, Dad. 10 years later. Le Roman statue. Stop eating junk food and go outside. Genius. In Norway, up and not crying is a not uncommon response to how's it going type questions. And I feel that's a very reasonable standard to hold oneself to, especially nowadays. Where does it hurt? Headache. Stomach ache. This username is already taken. Me. Walking down a hallway. My brain. Do it. Why? You got to. Okay. What's the most dangerous game to play? I'ma just wake up early and do it then. Being 30 in the 80s, being 30 in 2024, you find a good informational YouTube channel. Last upload 2 years ago. That one hair on my arm that moved. Me at 2 in the morning. They put their blanket under their feet. Not me. When guys show you a YouTube video, you have to understand that's a sign of great respect in their culture. You need to create an account to see this website's content, leaving immediately. When a baby passes you a fake phone, what's up with it? When you start speaking to someone new, and they have the same sense of humor as you. Why women live longer than men. Thank you for changing my life, cucumber. When a small band on Instagram follows you, so you follow them back to be nice, and they unfollow you. You just used me for land development. Girls' pockets, barely a phone. Boys' pockets, a whole phone. Khakis, Lego Millennium Falcon. Me, hits elbow, my arm. The scariest things on earth. The dark, clowns, sharks, serial killers, death. Not feeling your phone in your pocket. When you realize that pilots are just sky bus drivers and you've been thanking them for years. The only board meeting I'm willing to attend. I'm 35 and have not yet received a call to adventure, and I'm starting to worry I'm not a protagonist. When you're chewing mint gum and take a drink of water. ADHD is so funny because you try to make coffee and the next thing you know you have been standing in one spot in the kitchen for 30 minutes reading about Greenland. Couples making out in the hallway. Fight breaks out in the hallway. Kid walking too fast in the hallway. Teachers, no running in the halls. Me, I need to start saving my money. Friend, hi, you're right, we should go eat. When the page is taking forever to load. So you hit reload, and just that exact moment when you hit reload, it finally loaded. When you recognize him just by seeing his shadow. 18th birthday. Can't wait to be 21, can't, yeet. Time is fleeting. My days left on this earth are numbered. I decided to have my life story bound in leather. Oh god, what the hell? And other incredible tales. I watched this girl drop her iced coffee on my way to class, and the only thing she said was, I am so sick of being alive. Kid, when life gets you down, you got 3 choices. Give up, try again, call Luigi. Existentialist, no, you have to create a meaning for your life. Nihilist, I don't care. Just once, I want the opportunity to dramatically swipe everything off a table to make room for a giant map that I'll use to explain the plan. YouTuber. But before that, I want to thank today's me. 15 seconds plus. Lol, they played. When I build my house on The Sims and funds are low, do you ever just forget to hide your expressions for a minute? And then you're like, whoa, I did not mean to make that face out loud. Just saw someone my age being extremely talented. They ruined. No, take out the age part. Just, they ruined talent, they ruined. Doctors would be like, go buy this. And the pharmacist will give it to you. Me after I do the dishes. I have no will to live. I will have to live on. Anagram robot 0.6. I find anagrams for stuff. I know I don't always make sense, but I'm getting better. Me, checks clock before starting an activity. My anxiety? Well, it's 9:14, which might as well be 9:30. That's basically 10, which is almost 11. I have to be in bed by 11:30, so I don't have time to start anything. Me, this call out was basically assault. My parents at my age. Let's buy a house. Yes, me at my age. I will never financially recover from this. Millennials and Gen Zers are pulling in bigger paychecks, but much of their spending power is fueling short-term purchases, like groceries and vacations, not savings. Short-term purchases like groceries. You find a good show to watch that has 3 seasons. You finish it in 3 days, and there is nothing left to fill the dark void in your soul. Got my ticket for tonight. Stay home and do nothing and go to bed early. Me after texting literally anybody. This person hates me now. How antisocial are you? I can stay in my room for 3 days without getting bored as long as I have food and good internet. Now I understand her. We were too young to understand her. What did you do this weekend? Local man paralyzed after eating 413 pieces of garlic bread. The product on the website. The product when it arrives. Don't know why chickens start their day with screaming, but I understand. Life is all about perspective. Most toxic fandom. Life with a dog consists of 90% following each other around and wondering what the other is eating. When your cooking is so bad, even the ingredients are horrified by what you've done to them. They start looking at your history. Panic. It's my calculator history. Calm. It's my calculator history. My dad being smart and unfunny. My mum being dumb and funny. Me being dumb and unfunny. What I know about my own family tree. What I know about the family trees of fictional characters. Stand up, say your name, and 3 interesting facts about you. I'm VaazkL. I like memes. Confused Gen Z. What are you doing with your phone? Video, scum. It's the universal symbol for shooting video. Before you dumbwits messed it up with TikTok. When the teacher answers your question and you still didn't get it and you are too afraid to ask again. Guess we'll never know. To everyone who wrote, stay cool. In my middle school yearbook, I have some devastating news. First, I was born without my permission. Now, my future is in my hands. My teacher gives us a little piece of advice every time we walk in his class. Understand this poem? College advice. Sleep more than you study. Study more than you party. Party as much as you possibly can. I wish I was a kid again, so everyone would be proud of me for taking a long nap. When a person knows your name and you don't know theirs. Sometimes I talk a lot and sometimes I don't talk at all, but somehow both are embarrassing. This is legitimately the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. I live one of my happiest days when I'm having ice cream. When a car lets you cross, so you hit one of these. Robert Pattinson on the set of The Batman 2020. Me on the set of my life 2024. When you lose half of your property in the divorce, but you are petty as hell. Bed doesn't ask questions. Bed doesn't judge. Bed is warm and soft and is always there for you. It's nice. Removes phone case. The floor. Netflix. Enjoy this high school drama with some relatable, ordinary kids. Relatable on every level. The 2 ADHD moods. I can't do it. I can't stop doing it. The 2 types of ADHD time. Now, not now. The 2 types of memory modules. I literally cannot recall the words that just came out of my mouth. I can recite the opening paragraph of every single Magic Treehouse book. My gosh, there's a word for it. Revenge, bedtime, procrastination. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. Learned a very relatable term today. Revenge, bedtime, procrastination. A phenomenon in which people don't have much control over their daytime life. Refuse to sleep early in order to regain some sense of freedom during late night hours. My pet who doesn't understand, it's begging for boiling water that's on the stove. Me 24/7. I am way too sleep deprived to deal with your negativity right now. Nobody. Me disassociating in the middle of a conversation. Always wanted to pull one of these and leave the house mysteriously. When you're in a boring conversation and you run out of damn and that's crazy tokens. If I have to go through any more character development, my character is going to develop into a villain. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. How it feels opening the dishwasher and all the hot steam goes straight in your face. Gamers when they see a normal PC accessory. Gamers when they see the same accessories, but with pretty lights. My brain stops working when I see this. It's so much pressure, and for what? Never do anything you wouldn't want to explain to the paramedics. Millennials waking up in their 30s, wondering where their years went. Men really live like this and see no problem. You gotta pick a less appealing image to make your point because this is raw as hell. Life without picture jokes would be meaningless. But what they make you believe you need versus what I actually need. We had 24-hour Walmarts and $1 McChickens. We had it all. Controversial, but if I work a full-time job, I should be able to live in a 1-bedroom apartment by myself and not starve myself to make rent. But honestly, why is our generation so unhappy? Salaries don't match cost of living. Education doesn't guarantee you a job. Everything is so expensive. How many calories in uranium? 20 billion? I would never need to eat again. You wouldn't, it's true. Why are men so scared to talk to women? So I've been wanting to tell you, but I think you're very beautiful and I love your smile. And I know we only met 2 months ago, but I really like you. Lol. Mia took a screenshot. When you live in a city with a high crime rate, but really good barbecue, 3-star. I got stabbed here, but the food was fresh and drinks were tasty, but I got stabbed here. Would consider going back. Life is a parade of absurdities and pain. And then we die alone in filth. So yes, little girl, I shall buy a box of Thin Mints. Okay, the problem I have talking about my feelings is that afterwards they still exist, but also other people know about them now. This can't be right. After a couple of slices of pizza, my 3-year-old bursts into tears and says, "My mouth wants more, but my tummy doesn't." I've never related to anything more. It's so embarrassing how many times I've finished watching a movie at home and think, oh man, that was pretty good. Then Googling it to find out more, just to see it's actually universally agreed to be the worst movie ever and has a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Me, accidentally types the wrong URL. Navigation bar. car every day for 15 years. Do you want to go to face boot today? Huh? You want to visit a boot with a face on it? Huh. You piece of poop. Is that what you want? Moron. I used to think, this is for a Pokemon meme video. Why is this in the folder which I downloaded the memes for? Mark he's a lizard. This confirms it. And why is it eating bread like that? Below is a relatable photograph of me performing my usual morning ritual of ingesting nutrients via the uppermost opening of my alimentary canal after a nighttime period of paralytic status in the usual human fashion. In 1984, a teenager named Zach Brown appeared on Wheel of Fortune and won $3,000. He spent all the money to buy a go-kart. He went on to become the CEO of McLaren F1 Racing. Why would young people put off getting married or feel hesitant about starting their own household? 2020 rates were 2%. Well, 3. 2023, 7%. Me, after seeing my old conversations where I expressed myself too much. No, I just vividly remember going through a really old DM with, a friend at the time. I didn't speak to him anymore. And it's so weird looking back at these friendships who you think you're friends with them, but looking back, I was not friends with this person. They did not want to talk to me. There. Watching lightning be like, reject rubber burns. Embrace splinters. 7-year-old me sitting like this in my shirt because I was cold. No one. Me in my room for no reason. Me immediately regretting the decision to sit outside at a restaurant. Me randomly staring at the wall to zone out 10 minutes after waking up. When your advertising interrupts my video, it just makes me hate your product. Getting in the shower versus being in the shower versus getting out of the shower. They're living their best time of their life right now and don't even know it. When you do something really bad in a dream, but then you wake up and realize it's all fine. Women be like, I know my worth, and get played by dudes that look like this. Me staring at the sniper to make clear I know where he is. The sniper watching me as I stare at an empty building across the street. 2 dogs barking loudly at each other at 1 a.m. Their owner, name, Peter Parker. Last name, I've done this too many times. Me taking a huge poop. Women giving birth. You and I are not so different. How I feel every Sunday night. Y'all got any more of that weekend? Me begging my poop to flush when I'm at someone else's house. The poop, you're tired. The blanket is warm. Both sides of the pillow are cold. It starts raining. There's a distant thunder. You watch a new show. It's good, and the last episode has a cliffhanger. The show gets cancelled. Life is a free-to-play, pay-to-win game. Feeling lonely. Wanting to be alone. Me. Parents acted like turning this light on would crash the car. I do care, I just don't give a damn. Why do I understand this 100%? I'm gonna get mushrooms on it. I hate mushrooms. Just pick them off. The taste lingers. This is so relatable. Nobody understands the picky eaters. Singles versus in a relationship. When you're approaching someone in a long hallway and you're not sure when to begin eye contact. Bro, it's so awkward. The fact that there's people in every car driving, living their own life. No, for real. They're all main characters in their world, but just extras in mine. It's so weird to think about. Me picking my future career. Me picking a song to play for a 3-minute car ride. Literally me characters for girls. Smart, strong, successful. Literally me characters for boys. Lonely, depressed, fighting for survival. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. My mom when I was 6. They're the same picture. When you pour a full bowl of cereal, but there's no more milk. Dentist fooled by a patient who brushed his teeth really well just before annual visit. Me when I don't talk. Wait, am I boring? Me when I talk. Wait, am I annoying? When you're sleeping like a rock and someone turns your fan off. Who did it? If overthinking was a workout, your forehead has abs. Your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tip. Yet you tiptoe, but not tip finger. Pausing the music to see if the siren is a part of the song. 11-year-old me after calling water H2O. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Me watching my mum tell my deepest secret to random relatives just to make them laugh for 5 seconds. When you close one eye and then close the other eye and open up the other eye. I gotta study now. What if I study later? Maybe I'll study a little bit later. It's night. I'll study in the morning. Maybe I can study at school. I should have studied yesterday. Getting to sleep peacefully. My body doing that weird falling thing. You don't have a skeleton inside of you. You're a brain. You are inside of a skeleton. You're piloting a bone mech that's using meat armor. What? Why is being alive so expensive? I'm not even having a good time. Me too, kid. Students. I'll never use Pythagoras' theorem in real life. Also, students walking home.
This is just common sense. So that means Pythagoras' theorem is common sense, which means we don't need to get taught it. Dudes, after scratching their nuts, you're single. You found a girl. She likes you. She agrees for a date. You're a praying mantis. When the deep state, my family, leaks classified information, my birthday, to their known informant, the waitress, and they all approach us clapping. You're going to sleep and someone says, good night. You live alone. Me, going on a 3-week-long trip. My phone charger. So long, partner. Rubbing your eyes for too long, be like. 7-year-old me, seeing the same actor in 2 different movies. What? Actor, different movie? You're not Jack Sparrow? You need to create an account to see this website's content. Nope, not doing that. How antisocial people prepare to say here when the teacher calls for attendance. Having an amazing dream? Well, now you need to pee. Want to continue that dream? Nah, you're in a pit of snakes now. First minute of chewing gum. Second minute of chewing gum. When you wake up from a 3-hour nap and do that weird stretch thing. When mum peeks in to check if you're asleep at night and leaves again. Go to sleep. One last episode. Me at 3 a.m. My brain. Do it. Me. When you're eating dinner at your friend's house and their mum starts yelling at them. When the girls invite another gay friend to the sleepover. Me. What are you doing here? My best friend. Hiding in plain sight. Same as you. Baby's holding something. Me. Trying to take it away from them. It's like their power. I don't know why they're so strong in their hand. I love hanging out with a larger group of friends, so I can go non-verbal and listen to them like it's a podcast. This boy is possessed by a demon that makes him unable to study. Upon exposure to books or anything related to school, he immediately passes out. Fun fact, some people can unfocus their eyesight or make their eyesight blurry on command. I thought everyone could do that. The idea of having a loving partner. Dating. Me, late at night with immense amounts of life motivation. Me, the next day wanting nothing but sleep and food. When you're halfway into a song and realize you haven't appreciated it the way you should. Rewind. Me, watching the barber destroy my chance of any girls for the next 2 months. Me at 3 a.m. imagining how I would do CPR on a giraffe instead of sleeping. Pick up the book closest to you. Go to page 206. The first sentence explains your love life. Page 206 doesn't exist. Doesn't exist answers the question. Nobody. Me trying to wash a spoon. It's got splash damage. It comes back at you. Relax. Just try to keep your mind organized. My mind. Handling insults versus handling compliments. October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. Always the way it goes. 6 a.m. after pulling an all-nighter. 11 a.m. Casual friends. Hey, do you want a cookie? Yes, thank you. Best friends. Hey, do you want a cookie? What did you do to the cookie? You're walking down the stairs. You miss a step. You're fine. You're nauseous because you haven't eaten. I can't eat because I'm nauseous. You're going to do the dishes. Someone asks you to do the dishes. Me, being ill as a kid 2 minutes after parents left home. People who really know everything about dolphins. People who think they know everything about dolphins. My therapist. Excessive sleeping is a sign of depression. Me, can't mistakey if not awakey. 5-year-old me trying to see if the fridge bulb remains on after I closed the door. 10 years ago today, I witnessed someone pull off one of the funniest jokes of all time. How do I land? Crazy how I got 7 trillion nerves, and people managed to get on every single one of them. I caught my roommate faking her Zoom class this morning. Complains about traffic caused by people looking at the accident. When it's my turn to look at the accident, how do I teach my body that the fight or flight response is supposed to be for life or death situations, not social interaction? How do I say screw you politely? With all due respect, intercourse yourself. When life seems to be going good for more than 3 days. The hacker who doesn't understand why he can't see my password. Me, who set my password as 8 asterisks. This is how I feel literally every single day. Hey, are you still alive? Awake. I wish I wasn't. Alive or awake? Awake. Alive. This guy. Filling out a passport application form for my 4-month-old. Occupation? Baby. These cannot be the same paychecks my coworkers are using to provide for their 3 kids. Being high IQ and weird does not make you autistic. Me in winter. Too cold, man. Lack of warmth. Me in summer. Too hot, man. Hell on earth. Me in spring. Damn allergies. Me during the 5 days of autumn. Nice. Therapist. You said you were disappointed with life and how the world operates. What were your expectations? Me. My life is boring and repetitive. I must change something. Me. After changing route to home and buying soda from a store I've never been in. Me. Explaining a song I heard years ago, only to know the melody. Google. 8-year-old me in my bed when I hear any sound. This is still me. I can't sleep if I hear sounds. The first time I see a cow. The 8,000th time I see a cow. Controversial opinion. The night before a day off is better than the actual day off itself. Yeah, because on the day off day, then you have to go to work or whatever you're doing the next day. It's like, Wear a hat, they said. It protects you from the sun, they said. A simple compliment that a girl gave to us years ago. Boys, where does it hurt? Headache, stomachache. It just does that sometimes. Me, 5 minutes after finishing an absolutely great game I was very emotionally attached to. Life has no meaning now. Me, who overslept. My calculator app, 7:30. Me watching someone Google something less efficiently than I would. When I go to the bathroom and forget my phone. Yes, this definitely looks like a cleaning solution. How I remember old games. This is how they really are. I just found out that this is the same actor. When you're swimming and something suddenly touches your leg. Foods that'll make my stomach hurt later. Me. This month, I will be more disciplined with my money. Enough is enough. I'll try again next month. Life is for living. Me giving advice versus me living my life. Stardew Valley. Spent a week giving a girl flowers and buying her beer. Asked her to dance with me and she said, ew, no. Very realistic. 10 out of 10. When you're about to kill a bug and it starts flying, I would rather fight a bear than 5 daddy long legs. Mr. Box, I'm trying. Do not break down. OMG, you gotta try the new barbecue place in town. The new barbecue place in town. When you swallow and your ears finally click after being... My ears are so blocked right now, it sucks. I've tried clearing them and they won't clear. Oh, so you're trying to hunt? Let me make it sound like a deer is walking behind you. My backpack strap whenever I try to put it on. I shall grant you 3 wishes. I wish for a world without lawyers. Done. You have no more wishes, but you said 3. Sue me. My room versus my browsing history. Learning how to be a responsible adult. Make money and invest. Farming useless new skins in a game. I'll stop playing in a week. Me. That awkward moment when the teacher is helping the student next to you. Put your butt somewhere else, Mr. I don't know, Fletcher? I don't know. I think that's a pretty stereotypical teacher name. My wife kept... Oh, easy there, Tiger. What am I saying? My girlfriend kept making fun of me during our walk because I wouldn't let go of this icicle I found. I have a feeling the boys will understand. You need to put that in a freezer and look after it. That is a relic. This is like a 1 in a billion chance. I need new people in my life. Also me. New people. Goodbye. Font matters. I will always find you. I will always find you. My music playlist be like, 4 years ago, I lived in a bush and hunted for my meals. Now I have 2 passive incomes, my own house, and a personal chef. Follow me for financial advice. Me every morning. Damn, I kinda no longer wish to participate in society. I fear this is me. Prepping for a call. Recovering from a call. This is how I feel when I can't breathe out of my nose. Wife, why do you jump so much in your sleep? My dreams. Sometimes I talk a lot, and sometimes I don't talk at all. And somehow both are embarrassing. It's so weird how people undermine having 12 viewers on Twitch. Imagine having 12 people chilling with you in real life at the same time. Social media really ruins some people's mindsets. Honestly, I don't know how I can earn that 5th star. 4 stars. Dr. Lewis saved my life. Doctor at my checkup asked me if I had any feelings of depression or anxiety. And I said, don't we all? And he said, no, I can finally get into cosplay. Affordable Mandalorian cosplay. Dear men, what is preventing you from looking like this? Having 2 COVID, that is all. And I can't grow a beard, and I'm not old, and I don't have an old chair, and I don't have anything, I guess. Steps outside in the sun to get in my car. Minus 1 HP, 1. Always wanted to pull out one of these, and then leave the house mysteriously. You're such a dumb animal. You pay 30% of your income to stay out of prison. When you put it like that. Rabbits jump and live for 8 years. Turtles do nothing, and they live for 150. Moral, laziness is the key. Me, after leaving the barbershop, I was asked what I'm doing with my life as a part of small talk. When I failed to kick the random rock I found on the street all the way home. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failures. Where does it hurt? Headache, stomachache. When something goes on sale after you've already bought it. When you're playing Mario Kart and you're in the first place. That feeling when you've slept on top of your hand. Sometimes I've slept in it so badly, my whole arm is numb and I'm worried if it's ever gonna become unnumb again. Always say, but I don't know though, after giving people advice, in case it ruins their life. Bro, are you doing okay? There's no twinkle in your eyes and your whimsical demeanor has been replaced with a profound sadness. When you're a girl wearing yoga pants and you're walking in front of a guy. Stop looking at my bot. This is why we look at the floor. Have you not seen that meme? Why am I like I'm speaking to the person who made this meme? I don't think a lot of guys do this. I think they look at the floor. You're in a zombie apocalypse. The infection time is really short. They can run. There are special actual zombies. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm having a pretty rough day. I don't want to put it on you or anything. However, I've reached my breaking point. I'm not delivering the food. I am going to eat it. I'm sorry. Hours slept chart. 8 hours. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even 7 is still... I mean, it doesn't matter how many hours I sleep. I still wake up feeling awful. Look, it's the chill person that secretly has severe anger... No, I don't have anger issues. I just get extremely disappointed. Me, who stopped arguing with someone because I'm tired of them. You stopped arguing because you know I'm right. That's relatable. Whenever I'm done arguing with someone, I get in my car and drive them over. Whoa. When you're about to pet a dog and it starts growling. Has happened to me once in my entire life, and I pet like every dog I see. Pretty lucky, I guess. Or maybe dogs just love me. How to insert USB. Wrong, correct. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Are they just messing with us? Oh, I get it. You have to try both sides and... Oh, yes. That happens a lot. How to fall down the stairs. Step 1, step 2, 3, 6, 12, 24. Death. My 2 reactions when going outside. 1, ew, the sun. 2, ew, the people. No one. Cows and tornado movies. The Wi-Fi password is in the back of the router. The back of the router. How much do you overthink? Me. Likeliness of stomach rumbling. Loud room. Utter silence in an exam. Me. Why does my back hurt? Also me. Me if I crash land on a deserted island this year. Don't send help. Someone not understanding your sarcasm is the worst feeling ever. Your birthday. You getting a year closer to death. Only humans will understand this. My tongue looking for the popcorn stuck between my teeth. My fingers looking for the same thing. I got the most relatable spam email. Hi, 1 question. Hi, I need to be loved. Maintaining appropriate eye contact. What it looks like and what it feels like. Safe from all harm. Extreme risk of boogeyman attack. I love you, but it actually says, I want to waste a couple months of your life. You can't buy happiness. Well, on Google it says I can, so imagine being stuck in a room surrounded by everyone you've ever done the deed with. Oh, it's a hand. When I go on a bike, I hate bike going uphill. I love bike going downhill. Me, after replaying my own voice notes. Me, wakes up. Please don't be 7 a.m. Please don't be 7 a.m. Clock. 4 a.m. Me, I hate when my, and Google suggested, girlfriend turns into the moon. Megan, what the hell? Where did I put it? I put it down carelessly. I forgot where. I set it in a special place. I forgot where. Buddha, what makes us human? Selecting all images with traffic lights. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. The journey. Punishable by fine means legal for a price. Why I turn on the TV? To watch. To use it as background noise to feel less lonely while I'm on the internet. People on the internet. Go outside. Enjoy the colors of the world. Colors of my city. Me, whenever I get close to a balcony. You will graduate. You will get that degree. You will get the hell out of that school. Thanks, human. Inside you there are 2 wolves. I have literally no idea how you're still alive. Don't judge a book by its cover. The graphic designer who spent hours making the cover. Wheels on the shopping cart be like, Doctor, you have a very rare disease. Me, what is it called? What do you want it to be called? The whole project team the night before the report is due. Anxiety. Me, looking both ways down a one-way street because I have no faith in humanity. What the bowling ball sees. Strange noise downwards. Me, it was the cat. The cat. Us. I love when I see a classic combo in real life. Mouse eating cheese. Lifeguard with zinc sunscreen nose. Dalmatian in a firehouse. Back to basics. Serious situation. My brain. Laugh. How long are you supposed to boil an egg for? Until you be like, oh damn, my egg. Hey, that was a cool dream. What dream? Just now, about the 7-year-old me when parents leaving home versus 16-year-old me. When that turn is just a little too hard. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I put this hair clip on my finger? I aspire to learn as fast as this guy. The subtle art of not giving a damn. My wife is annoyed I bought this new phone charger. I think that phone charger can run games. Oh no, stepladder. What are you doing? Listening to new music. Listening to the same for the past 20 years. When you're in the elevator and press the button, or there is people approaching. Me, the movie, the subtitles. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping. Man sad. Man goes outside. Man sees construction work. Man happy. Me, trying to resist the urge to randomly play Minecraft every 3 months for a solid 2 days. When you listen to your favorite song too much, and now it just doesn't hit the same. Range of the coconut crab. Empire. I read this as rage and got really scared. My mom will be like, why are you laughing at your phone? But how am I supposed to explain to her why this is funny? All this overthinking, and I still make the worst decisions. When you turn off the light downstairs and run upstairs so no one kills you. Alien in movies and TV shows. Of course I speak English. drinks invisibility potion, beats up mime, the mime's audience.
When you touch a bad texture and have to scrub at your hands until the feeling is gone. When you scrape your teeth against something they don't like and your entire body tries to escape the utter atmosphere. So H, you can either be orny, hungry, omies, or happy. C's spoiler about character's death. Okay, but maybe that won't happen when I watch it. How a normal person tells a story. Start of a story, end of story. How I tell a story. I don't give a damn anymore. I lied. No, the chains. Which side are you on? People who blow on food when it's hot. People who so they can chew it. Right side. When you have to use a public restroom. This is so true. Are you healed or are you distracted? Well, now I'm attacked. So now you're damaged. A nillionaire is someone who has little to no money. I'm a multi-nillionaire. When you hang out with someone for the first time and already know it's gonna be the last time. Her, I don't understand. It's only a stick. It's more than a stick. No one. Absolutely no one. Me, after using a pen. When I was a kid watching DBZ, I saw myself as Gohan, so it's fitting he grew up to be a disappointment. How antisocial are you? I can stay in my room for 3 days without getting bored as long as I have food and good internet. Same. Time spent when you can't sleep. Trying to fall asleep. Calculating the exact amount of sleep you will get if you fall asleep right this second. Looking for spoons in the drawer, be like, oh, this looks like it's a fork. It's a vicious cycle that I go through every night. Using my phone because I can't sleep. Can't sleep because I'm using my phone. Trying to come up with new undiscovered outfit combos even though I'm supposed to be there in 10 minutes. Imagine being able to fly, but also being so inconsiderate that you stop traffic to walk across the street. My life in a pie chart. The hell is that? What the hell is this? Me. My back hurts. I wonder why. My sleeping position. My PP is called life. Life is hard. Life is also short. 3-year-olds using a tablet or smartphone and 3-year-olds using a blanket. What poison can kill someone the slowest and most painfully? Life. Should have said oxygen. Expectation versus reality. Some people in the morning and me. Me after watching the entire season of a show in a day. Me late at night googling some nonsense because I can't sleep. Dogs when they do something wrong versus cats when they do something wrong. Washing hands with warm water. Showering with warm water. Drinking warm water. Me gently removes a coat from the coat hanger. The other coats. So long. Can't believe people see me walking around looking like this. My face. Normally when I smile. Sometimes I give myself a treat. 2 minutes extra in the morning. Dad, please stop. You never make good jokes. I made you. My point still stands. Every poo-poo time is pee-pee time, but not every pee-pee time is poo-poo time. When you almost cause an accident and people are trying to make eye contact with you. Me, the universe, please give me some direction. The universe, push. Proof that not all endings are sad. There is always that one innocent spoon in every home that you just dislike for no reason. Direct messaging. Nah, I'd rather story reply. When life lays off and actually starts being nice to you. Life is up to something. If you put your left shoe on the wrong foot, it's on the right foot. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. Me, who ignored homework. Those misleading puzzle ads you see everywhere are now banned. Order something with the same day delivery on 11:59. Amazon. When you're drinking with your friends and one of them passes out. Sharpie. There's a chance that someone thought about murdering you, but decided not to. Well, of course I know him. He's me. I'll drink this coffee, which will keep me energetic for the day. Coffee. Best I can do is anxiety. Knowledge leaving my body. The exact moment I finish an exam. Women facts. A woman will never like you. I can't believe I'm supposed to take care of my whole body. It's too many moving parts. I can't keep up. You're telling me an F1 car gets a pit crew and I get one jackass with ADHD? Lip syncing to music is not a talent. TikTokers all angry. Iron Burn tank top, 2007. I have 3 of these for sale. Homemade 2. My dad, when they ask him for my full name and date of birth. 6-year-old me. I got a loose tooth. Mum, let's wait until it falls off naturally. Dad, me and the gang when we notice something we have to talk about later. What it looks like. What it feels like. When you're stretching in bed and you can feel your calf start to tighten. I used to work in a little market and we had to cut blocks of cheese in approximately 1 pound cubes. To this day, 1 pound equals 1 block of feta cheese in my head. My gym trainer was talking about guys lifting up to 1,000 pounds. That's a lot of cheese, I said. What? Me, trying to give life advice to anyone? There is a bump here, so please watch your step. Why is it that your clothes only get caught on the door handle when you're in a bad mood? That's the Lord grabbing you and telling you to stop being extra. Me, moves an image 0.00002 millimeters in word. The entire text I
edited for 4 hours, when the plan I made in my head for how my day would go doesn't go that way. How it started and how it's going. Being unemployed, having a job. There's a wolf inside of all of us, the wolf inside of me. World's laziest dog howls lying down. Crows hold grudges for up to 17 years. Too real. 3 a.m. in 2010 and 3 a.m. now. Me being too lazy to stand up and get the remote. My younger bro being nice to me for no reason. Suspiciously nice. There's a catch. When your pen goes, sound during action scene and sound during a dialogue scene. Kinda rules that everybody stops trying at their job during December. I kinda can't at my job. This is the season where our workload peaks. Are you one of the elves? That one girl in history class. Man farts are so deadly. He kills mosquitoes in his 6-meter radius. Thank God the virus can't move sideways. Me. Goes to the store and comes back. My mum. Where's my change? Me. Gone. Reduced. When your mum calls you downstairs using your full name.
Every time I tried to do my work, oh look, a piece of paper. Oh look, another piece of paper. I think I'll just give up and sleep. November be like, 5 p.m. and at 6 p.m. it's pitch black. My brain when I try to do things that will give me joy. Who the hell is serotonin? Life is like a game of chess and I don't know how to play chess. When you die, people beg for you to come back, but when you do, there's the running and the screaming. Lyrics to Macarena. Oh, Macarena. Money and success, but I'd rather play games and watch anime. Benefits of being my friend. Money, girls, fame. Wait, so what does this mean? Sometimes people need to shut the hell up and then sleep. Sometimes it's me. Rules are rules. How are you doing this? Making great memes that aren't relatable to you. Making horrible memes that are relatable to you. Me, after doing literally anything. You should be ashamed of yourself. I am, 24/7. When you already checked your usual 5 apps and don't know what else to do with your day. Me, googling a phone number instead of answering it. What's your typical day like? I wake up, I malfunction. I call it a day. Me to my anxiety. Can you calm down? These people don't even think about you. Depression. Ever. That's not what I meant. When you see a box of tasty cookies but open it just to find sewing needles and threads. Do you like this girl? Yeah, then ask her out. Me. No, I don't think I will. If you can produce a sound louder than 1100 decibels, you can create a black hole strong enough to destroy the entire galaxy. Old people's ringtones. Observe. The hacker who doesn't understand why he can see my password. Me, who set my password as 8 stars. Back in my day, we didn't have as many washing labels on things. People weren't so stupid. You had labels on your drinking fountains. Shut up, George. The barber adding gel and putting his soul into styling my hair. Me, who's gonna take a shower the moment I come back home. That's the only way I know. How do you solve a problem? Searching a solution. Sleeping. There are 2 types of people in this world, and I'm both of them. When you finished showering and you're already starting to sweat. Am I ready for Monday? No, but in yellow. Depression leaving my body after someone said, don't be sad. Relax, my dog is fine. The windows are down and he's just listening to his favorite music. My plans for the morning and me in the morning. When I see this on road, my honest reaction. How I get dressed. Chilling in a towel contemplating life. Scrolling through social media. Trying on clothes and taking them off. Actually getting dressed. My job is to paint. Cleaning is another department's job. I need this in my house. Watch out for the idiot behind. Wait, you're talking about me? Getting money on the road. Expectations versus reality. Introverts preparing to make a call. I can do this. Introverts during a call. I can't do this. Introverts recovering from the call. Me having a bad day. My plant has grown a new leaf. This is honestly what I look like in my mind's eye. All you do is listen to music and stare at memes by yourself. What kind of life is that? It's a peaceful life. The first 18 years of your life versus the second. Dropped out of school, unemployed. Got a master's degree, but I'm still unemployed. Money. Humans are the only species that pay to live on the earth. The most ignored button in the history of social media. 8-year-old me every time my mum raised her voice at me. Bye. You're having a staring contest with the doll in your room. You win. Me. I think I'll open this kitchen drawer. Potato masher. The hell you will. Her stupid butt. Clear orange juice. Oh, it's empty. When you get out of the shower and your towel is in another room. Do a quick run. 500,000, 500,000. Science. Humans need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night to function normally. My body. Best I can do is 3 hours. My toxic trait is simply not doing things if I don't want to do them. I am suffering academically. Teacher, can somebody help me pull this projector screen down? That one tall kid in our class. My math skills at age 10. 15 times 13 equals 195. My math skills now. Is 8 a number? Nobody. Motivational speaker. I started a restaurant with 1 rice. The constant feeling that everyone is making fun of me in secret. Me trying to socialize. When I sleep, 3 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. You're so chill. Thanks. I'm completely disconnected from reality at all times. When you learn sketching from YouTube, I have literally waited my entire lifetime to see this. Tell me your toxic trait as a TV show watcher. I will be enjoying a show and just stop watching 75% through for literally no reason and never look back. First day off 4th grade. Little old to be in 4th grade, but congrats on trying to finish your education. Eating the same food for dinner 2 days in a row. Eating the same thing for breakfast for your entire life. Boys will literally live in an apartment like this without any issue, and girls would literally live in apartments like this and still have a lot of issues. Police, you didn't see the red light? I saw. Then why didn't you stop? I didn't see you. It blows my mind that NASA is able to receive data from 4.67 billion miles away, but I lose Wi-Fi signal in my kitchen. The V shape I want and the V shape I'm getting. When you remember something from 20 years ago, but YouTube somehow knows exactly what you are talking about after just typing one letter into the search bar. Fly entering my house and the fly trying to get out. Mr. Krabs, the front door is missing. When making important life decisions. My brain, me, my heart. All my friends are in relationships like this, and I'm like, I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. Pounds a monster at 9 p.m. Why can't I ever sleep at night? Wait, I meant the drink. Why don't people in zombie apocalypse stories ever just wear suits of armor? You think any zombie is gonna get their rotting jaws through this? Finally, someone with brain. Now give me the brain, I'm zombie. Ugh. Kids afraid to check their grades. Adults afraid to check their bank accounts. College students afraid to check both. Anxiety and depression. Me. Life. Internet. I do not want to save to OneDrive. I want to save to the documents folder on my computer that I own in my house. What happened to house parties? Nobody has a house. We are so advanced, but 400 years ago. Someone, you are so rude. My rudeness. What I said. What I could say. What are you mad about today? Being forced to work so you can get money to pay to live on a planet that you didn't even ask to be on when you were watching a YouTube video. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Honey, NordVPN, Skillshare, 2023, 2022. Me, still processing 2020. Who stole my pen? Hey, I know who did it. No, I didn't take it. It's him, it's him. Bro, I didn't take it. You can search me. Kids will call your name 1,000 times just to turn around and do something like this. The perfect combination of name and age doesn't exist. Ben 10. When someone is too cheerful in the morning, me for no reason. Oos. People, life will get better. Life. We can't see the slides. This isn't surreal. This is high school and college. My girlfriend is turning 32 soon. I've told her not to get her hopes up. After all, I say, we're only going to be celebrating it for half a minute. When she asked what in the world I was talking about, I pointed out, this is your 32nd birthday. Estimate the heart rate when temperature is 98.7 degrees. 0 beats per minute. I bring a sort of rotisserie chicken vibe to sleeping that cuddlers don't really like. When a thief breaks into your house looking for money, I'll look with you. Incognito mode users. Not safe for work. Watching a YouTube video on a subject and not getting recommendations solely about it for the next 2 years. $70 computer game. I think I'll take 2. 99-cent mobile app. Can the opposite for me? Me. Do I have a bonus this year? Boss. Yeah, check the break room. Free expired pop to all employees. Aggressively honest marketing. We would have dusted, but we wanted to give you an accurate idea of what it would look like in your house. What most people see. Brownie? What colorblind people see. Big fan of this emoji. I want to chew on him. When you're still cheesing at a joke from 2 hours. So you gotta lock in so people don't think you're a psycho. I love vandalizing city property. Me too. We should hang out. Clearer skin at the speed of fast. The speed of fast? Sir, can we have an exact measurement? So many. Me, after saying, who would I even tell? Knowing exactly who I'm going to tell. Silence, large playlist. Same 5 songs as talking. Brain when it has to think, and brain when it has to overthink. I know a 1 hour plus bus ride hates to see me in my longest nostalgia-inducing playlist coming. I think sitting on the floor of the ocean for a few hours would fix me. I should be a shipwreck when I find out I have beef with people I've never spoken to. Me, January 1st, 2024. November 1st, 2024. When you're having bathroom issues, but your dog wants to give you moral support. Tag 4 people you would like to be in an escape room with. Or not, that's cool too. I'll shut my lame ass up. Do you remember when? Me. Once I hear the teacher say, sorry if I mispronounce your name, I know I'm next on attendance. Her name's Maffle. I don't think I'll have kids. Plain. Invites arguments. This bloodline dies with me. Assertive. Metal as hell. Do you think British people judge others on their accents? I judge people long before they've opened their mouths. App. Start your free trial. Okay. Into your credit. I'm out. Absolutely wild that the doctor can prescribe you some medicine and then the insurance company can be like, nah, I'm not feeling it. 2 hours of cooking just to eat in 10 minutes and now I've got to wash everything. Me, when my friends send me a voice message explaining some drama.
Sometimes I feel like these are my emotions. When you get here, you're all mine. Not if I poop myself on the way. Why would you say that? Doing it that way won't work. Me, after it works. As you age, your tastes mature too. Meanwhile, at 41, might mess around and accept the things I can't control today. The making of the world's first camera. Me, asking who the heck took the photo then. Me, I'll put this drink in the freezer to make it cold a week later. When the stranger kidnaps you, but he didn't lie about having candy. You're a good man, thank you. When you get your first pair of glasses and realize you aren't supposed to see leaves when you look at trees. We poke fun, but the hat genuinely makes the egg more handsome and alluring. Is she talking to you less? You feel like she's losing feelings? Smash a dude, bro. That won't solve the problem, but do it. Me, restarts my computer because it's lagging. Windows update. Long have I waited. What I need right now. Money on a drip. You don't want money in your blood, that's paper. Dear son, one day, these 5 AMs will make you a legend. Unrelated, but please always jog on the lane that lets you face approaching cars. I've been gifted a garlic pillow. Stopped caring. Somehow the wine with ice isn't the biggest crime in this image. I paid $65 for this. Somebody please break in my house. I've been dying to use this. When you've already given your all and it's only Tuesday. You're quiet. I am gatekeeping my personality from you. The fact that I have to be in the right headspace to do the simplest tasks. Absolutely humiliating. Gen Z humor. Skibbity. Millennial humor. I have depression. Boomer humor. I hate my wife. Trying to act calm and confident with social anxiety. I still can't believe Audi sells these for 25 cents. I've got 8 of them now and really don't have a good use for them. It was just too good of a deal to pass up. Last year, I forgot to get batteries for my niece's toy, so this year she got me this. Gift not included. Were you always a horror fan? Me, at 5 years old, watching scary movies. I watched scary movies as a kid, and I don't like them now because they're so scary. My son is angry at me, so I took his video games, and now he's even angrier. Look at what video games did to my son. Boys, girls, me. When you are in the living room and your mum lets guests in without warning you, how can you still be sleeping? You slept 12 hours yesterday. That's my secret. I'm always tired. Me at my friend's house, trying to find the bathroom after they said it's right around the corner. I don't understand why I sometimes have a choice to decline and other times I'm forced to talk to people. Apparently if you see a hot air balloon, you're left-brained. And if you see a jellyfish, you're right-brained. What do you see? I don't know what I see. What is that? Me. Hey, I had a great time last night. Me too. Can we see each other again? Me. I'm a ghost. Ooh. My dad made the classic mistake of buying something on Amazon without checking the size. We now have 2 10-foot lamps. When I see my teacher in public, you do not see me. Bruh, I was arguing with my girl and she said I was right. What should I do? Tell her you're sorry. You didn't mean to be right. Unpopular opinion. 9 to 5s. Most 9 to 5s don't even require 9 to 5. You end up just dragging out tasks for the duration of the day because you have to be there anyway. Middle school, high school, college. How to end a conversation. Bye. I'm just gonna double tap your message. Airlines charges for a glass of water, but you know what's free? Ice. Now we wait. The future my grandparents left for me versus the furniture I'm leaving for my grandkids. I do not understand the urge to amass wealth and then use it to interfere in other people's lives. If I had 62 billion, no one would ever see me again. Phew, okay, time to work. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just gonna start. Okay. Every time there's a new bad TV show or movie, people act like it's the end of the world. You guys need to learn about the not watching stuff method. I've been successfully employing the not watching thing method for years. I'm so skilled at the not watching method. I don't even watch stuff I do want to see. So how is it that second-hand embarrassment is the single most powerful and weakening emotion one can feel from media? Tragedy? Delicious. A hard-earned happy ending? Wonderful. A convoluted narrative? Keeps you glued. Simple slice of life? It's entertaining. Second-hand embarrassment? Hang on, G. I gotta pause this for 15 minutes. No, I cannot continue watching this right now. I am just not strong enough. Aliens. Wow, you guys sure are completely normal and not at all indescribably in the mood for doing the deed. NASA, beating the aliens with a broom. Just a completely normal species. No inappropriate lusting for extraterrestrial booty here. No sir. I hate hiking with people who want to reach destinations or travel to a certain distance. I love hiking with people who don't mind stopping every 30 feet to look inside rotting logs or photograph spiders or identify salamanders. People who hike for exercise confuse and terrify me. You understand, Mum. Hey,
day? Me, returning from a walk in the woods after still being unsuccessful in getting abducted by the fair folk. I don't want to talk right now. The olden days. We must never go in there. The fair folk may take us away from the world. Millennials. Banging pots and pans together in the middle of a mushroom circle during a full moon on an equinox. It would be a shame if something abducted me right about now. I finished that big 50k race I was telling you about in my voicemail last month. I PR'd. Just wanted to let you know I did it and that I love you. Thank you for instilling in me an ethos of grit and determination. Okay. People say they hate their dads, but then adopt their music taste. Their arguing habits, narcissistic qualities, substance abuse problems, and curse too much. When I open Instagram and accidentally see everyone have fun. I have no idea you could buy this. I've just been using alcohol. Void fill. I was born in 2009. I am a former iPad kid. Now I'm trying to get my permit before October comes, while also trying to find out ways to make money for an $800 Oldsmobile I found on the internet to use as my first car. Let that sink in. My child is fine. Your child stays up until a ridiculous time of night/morning because they feel it's the only time they're free of pressure and expectations and can be totally alone and just vibe being themselves for a little while. Why is my movie I'm illegally watching online buffering so much? This is not what I didn't pay for. Wrong password. Versus me using it for multiple sites. You make popcorn, you get a blanket, you get cozy on the couch. You forgot the remote when you're a sheep. Meh. I eat all these foods separately, and it's healthy. I eat it together, and it's unhealthy. That doesn't seem fair. Parents, you've got mail on the table. The mail, it's always opened. Me, shut the door on the way out. Literally everyone. When it finally gets to your favorite part of a song and someone turns it down. When you fire up the grill and feel a single drop of water land on your forehead. How I look in the morning versus how I look for the rest of the day. Toy set. May contain small parts. 0 to 3-year-olds. Delicious. Finally some good food. No one would be safe if Apple did this. Hi. Read from notifications. Actually opened. This will change the game. Do you ever pee and then you have to still pee after you pee, but you can't pee because you just peed? This post spoke to me. Oh, so you're a human? Name every picture with traffic lights. Barbara, do you like it? Me. Yep, perfect. Me on the way home. Which one are you? A is still too high. Me sits down. My cat. Target acquired. Trying to make a situation better and accidentally making it worse. Tracking service. Your order is out for delivery. It should arrive by 8 p.m. today. Me, sitting by the door at 8:12 a.m. Package. My school notebook being used by 10 different students. Nobody, us as kids. This would cool you down. I'm kinda tired of living through major historical events. When you get out of the shower and wipe the mirror enough to use it, and it fogs up literally 2 seconds afterwards. Great, now they think I'm a fan. When you open a story when it's just been posted. Knife in the chest. Growing up without a fidget toy. Where the hell is the back of the remote? I'm having war flashbacks. Going to sleep is a simple matter of shutting off 8,000 screaming thoughts. No, I hit reboot. Me, just about every morning. When you're chilling and suddenly remember you won't exist someday. Average age for everything comparison. Age of 15, first kiss. 17, losing virginity. 18, first relationship. 23, peak of life satisfaction. 26, marriage. And 26, first child. Girlfriend. I'm sick of you pretending you're a detective. We should split up. Me. Good idea, we can cover more ground that way. What I see versus what my camera sees. When you accidentally type tis instead of its. English teachers, after a hard day of getting pregnant and teaching nothing. Is this like at every school? Why don't they just kill sadness? True, then no one would be sad anymore, but then if you're not sad, what is feeling happy? Procrastinators be like, 1 second left until exam. My goals, a career I love, nice house, wife and kids. My goals now. If I can survive the housing collapse, maybe I can find a cheap place to rent. When you're eating a fortune cookie and the paper says, you will develop an allergy to flour and sugar. When you're losing the argument, but the opponent's insults are really funny. You're having a nice family dinner. Gordon Ramsay and his crew walks in. You're almost an adult, do it yourself. You're just a kid, you don't know anything. Parents, you're the first person on Mars. The doom music kicks in. I'm sleeping right now. How the hell did you post this? Moved my fingers around, hit post. So today, this girl in my class asked what the word procrastination meant, and I said, can I explain that later? And my teacher laughed for like 5 minutes, and when he stopped, the girl whispered, I don't get it. They won't allow me near Antarctica, because they know I love chomping on big chunks of ice. Where are all the icebergs at? In my mouth, baby. You're going to do the dishes. Someone asks you to do the dishes. Influencer contacted by 5,000 single men after posting boyfriend application. Rejects all of them. America's dating dynamic. Summarized. You don't have enough space. Deletes 2 apps. You don't have enough space. Give me back those 2 apps. You don't have enough space. October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. You aren't always going to have a calculator in your pocket. Lying 90s teachers. When you say something to your therapist and they firmly reply with, I did not need to know that. The way Google has become so useless that I need to add Reddit to the end of all my searches to actually get the information I'm looking for needs to be studied. You already know what's going on. Only real ones know exactly what's going on. The container gets less fun as I get older. Dinosaurs? No. Markers? No. Medicine? Front of house staff versus kitchen staff. Me, who's been trying to sleep for the last 2 hours. My brain overanalyzing every mistake I've made since I was born. Scientists then. We cloned the sheep. We will discover life in space soon. We will find a cure to HIV. We have a robot on Mars. Scientists now. No, the Earth is not flat. My right leg. My left leg. My fat nuts. You're invited to suffer, and you don't even have a choice to decline, you have to join. Getting nothing done. Having a sudden urge to fix your life at 2 a.m. First guy that sat on an office chair must have been like, wow, this thing can spin around. I just did a massive spin. I forbid you from taking another step down these stairs. I almost like Cinderella the Third, better than the original, and this is one of the reasons why. Serious situation. My brain. Laugh. Oh, okay, cool. So it's only open on Saturdays and Tuesdays. And Wednesdays? My reply time's leaked. Science. The human eye has an incredible definition. No camera can match it. The human eye. Movie. I slept with your friend. Everyone. Ooh, 6-year-old me. What does it mean? Life is a party, and I'm the piñata. Me, after laughing at my own jokes. Me, before I even get the joke out. You don't microwave a salad. This is the face of a broken man. Guys are like mosquitoes. They go around to all of these girls saying the same stuff. The worst part? We actually believe it. I hate when mosquitoes do that. Hey, what's up, girl? You're real pretty. Where are you from? You're the one for me, baby. Depression isn't always obvious. Shaving my piano. When you hear a new song on the radio and you're desperately trying to pick a notable phrase so you can Google it later. What if we spelled people like this? Peephole. That would be funny, I think. My custom mousepad. Every time I tried to do my homework. Oh look, a piece of paper. Oh look, another piece of paper. I think I'll just give up and sleep. Driving past your old elementary school be like, Mike, you haven't spoken to anyone in 3 weeks. What the hell is going on? It's behind you. My mum yelling at me for no reason whatsoever. Me asking myself what I did wrong. Life on social media. Schools. We try our best to make our students feel comfortable in this building. The school's toilet paper. Trade offer. I receive 17 years of your life. You receive useless knowledge. The road when I'm doing nothing. The road when I'm drinking water. My posture when my camera is on versus my posture normally. When that one nostril finally opens up after a cold. When you're so over an assignment and you know proofreading will just make you sad. When you repair something just enough so the next person using it breaks it. Engineer. When your friend hits you with a draw 4 in Uno. How come dudes don't go through girls' phones? I like being happy. My wedding. Me. I do. Guests. Aw. Or do I? Guests. Ooh. Millennials. Come on. Collapse. Maybe I can gaslight myself into being okay. Wait, this is just cognitive behavioral therapy. When they reply to your paragraph with a K. Here lies this conversation. And here lies this friendship. When you're watching a show with your friends and they start hating on the character that's most relatable to you. Wait, it's just endless suffering? Always has been. Are you excited to be a senior? Ready to graduate? What schools are you looking at? What do you want to be? POV. You're about to hear the stupidest opinion you've ever heard. Photo shoot in water. Expectation versus reality. Music branch. I will share my music if you bring your earphones. It's super useful and also looks like an author. Looks like you're pumping a beat. Someone. What are you planning to do after college? Me. Things, stuff, etc. Hearing dumb Gen Z slang. Use it ironically. Start to use it more often. It becomes a part of your daily vocabulary. On God. What is a birth certificate? Why do I have to prove to you that I was born? Bro, I'm right here. Hacker saying he knows my address. Me, who's known it for a long time. Dear, when a branch cracks. Dear, when 2 tons of steel are coming for them at 140 kilometers an hour. Me, stays home from school. Haha, everyone is in second period right now. When you have no idea how to end the conversation, I'm just gonna roll. Chat, can't. Email, I cannot. Essay of 3,000 words. Henceforth, I am unable to can. Traveled like 2 hours to see Mount Fuji. Was it worth it? The answer is no. But it also is, because it was probably fun. Today during class, this guy was getting all the questions right. So this girl goes, wow, he's such a nerd. Teacher, wow, cut it out. He could be your boss one day. Nerd, highly unlikely. I don't plan on being a pimp. Everyone was like, damn. I have nightmares that look precisely like this. Why are everyone's nightmares Half-Life 1 maps? Small price. You played games with your friends? Yes. What did it cost? Alarms set for 2 hours and 14 minutes from now. When you're home alone, doing some weird stuff, and hear a key in the door. Oh, what's that? Who's here? Me, trying to look at rare solar eclipses, the sky. Today's 3-year-old can switch on laptops and open their favorite app. Me, when I was 3, you ate mud? I don't think you should be telling people this. When everybody's going through drama, but you're antisocial, so nothing happens to you. When life gives you lemons, give the lemons back. Why were the lemons free? Is something wrong with the lemons? Are the lemons haunted? Be suspicious of the lemons. Finally earning good money, all bills paid, having friends, healthy, enjoying stuff. Not a care in the world. Something's not right. I usually get addicted to literally anything that distracts me from the fact I exist. When you're just chilling, then a random part of your body feels like it's being stabbed for 5 seconds. It makes me think I'm dying. You're fired. You're promoted to a customer. You're lying if you say you've never poked these holes with your fingers. I probably have done that, but I definitely remember these speakers. My girlfriend, everyone. You haven't called me baby at all today. Do you just want to be friends? I will no longer spend money on silly things. 2 minutes later. Buy a boomerang. Throw it. It doesn't come back. Live in constant fear. Will the course be hard? Don't know. Will the tests be hard? Don't know, but the paper will be soft. It's been a week, and we still don't have a syllabus, and I'm not entirely convinced my science professor has any clue what's going on. Mama didn't raise no 2-trip loser. And then you get marks all on your hand when you've been finding all these Pokemon, but you can't find yourself. Health experts, please wear protective suits in space. Americans, why aren't millennials buying diamonds? Sorry, I was too busy paying $485 for a campus parking pass. When you find out what the last piece of bread is called, I don't even know. What is it called? I don't like the last piece of bread. Yeah. Been broken into 4 times. There is nothing valuable left. Please stop breaking the window. I'm running out of tape. It's been forever since I've seen any AI generated images. It's been forever since I've seen any AI generated images. So this is someone's Tinder bio. Looking for someone to take couples therapy and see how long it takes for the therapist to notice we don't know each other. I'm down. Pro tip. If you got strict parents, start rebelling young so you set lower and lower expectations. Otherwise, you're going to be 20 asking your mum if you can dye your hair. Men of Reddit, what would you do if you found out your friend is gay? Stop making jokes about him not having a girlfriend and start making jokes about him not having a boyfriend. Me, standing over an NPC at 3 AM. I took care of that quest for you. The NPC, what? I just woke up. What are you talking about? What quest? Lab reports, online homework, midterms, essays, completely reasonable deadlines. I hate how reward systems never work for me. Like, I can't just say, if I finish this assignment, I can have a cookie. Because my brain is like, oh, you could just have one right now. And I can't argue with that logic. Self-imposed deadlines don't work either because I know the guy who set them and he's full of bluff. Here's a question for all the mind readers out there. Wish.com ads, actual product. What kind of drugs are they putting in these animal treats? All natural calming product. Helps anxiety and nervous behavior. It is. It is. We are now in the second half of 2024. I haven't achieved anything. Stop the count. Me, smiling at you because I didn't hear anything you just said. Also doing the nodding. Yes. Don't ask me to repeat what you just said, please. If 2020 was a slide. In the distance, a wild... I don't even know how this is memes of your life. I did not mean to download this, I don't think. When people argue over a meme-related subject, say you step in with your infinite meme wisdom. Ahem. Some guys at my high school did the mean girl stance. I will never leave this school. My 2 personalities talking to each other. I'm so sensitive, I want to cry. You'll be okay. Me. I don't know anything about plumbing though. Dad. That's fine, just cut the water first. Me. Instagrammer posts a photo. The vase is in the background. It's all blurry. It's all distorted. Someone has been using filters. There are special spoons to waste. You're not eating a small frog, are you? The 10th pick in your gallery is what killed you. Tom. Giving advice to friends. Like, now you need to rap about your problems. Wake her up at 2 AM just to tell her how much you love her. When you love someone, you let them sleep. Mobile games back then versus mobile games now. Me being tired, giving yourself 100% at work. Doing the bare minimum. when you've been down every aisle in the store twice and you still can't seem to find the item on your list. My new t-shirt with a picture after a week. My sunglasses when I look for my sunglasses. Oh, they're on my head. But have you guys done this with a hat? Where is my hat? Oh, it's on my head. Shout out to the blue flavor. Yeah, I like the red flavor more. Like cherry, raspberries. That face you make when you pour a bowl of cereal, then find out you are out of milk. The internet used to be a place where people went to escape life. Now people go back to life to escape the internet. When someone kisses you on the neck, when you're the only one to wear pajamas to school on pajama day. True. I do remember a few times at school I would forget my shoes and I would just wear my slippers. Yeah, that was not a good look. When I see someone from high school in a store, but they don't see me yet. I'm this indecisive. I don't think I want to go anymore. Never mind, I kinda wanna go now. Never mind, I changed my mind again. Bruh. Making everything up as I write. Me, my outline. Has this been done before? Tumblr, if you keep calling me out like this, we are going to have to talk. Every friend group has the bloodthirsty shape-shifting entity that can perfectly imitate the human voice. Where? But my friend group doesn't have a bloodthirsty shape-shifting entity that can perfectly imitate the human voice. Oh yeah? Are you really sure about that? When they were preparing me for the surgery, the nurse put one of those cloth hats over my head to keep the hair out of my face. She said, "Here's your party hat." And I was already tripping, so I said, "Yay, party." And I wiggled around on the table like a gleeful slug. Oh boy, you mother fricker. You're the reason I have to put the 1, 2, 3 in my name. Middle school, plagiarism is unacceptable. High school, university, work, programmers. Man, I stole your code. It's not my code. Parents, work's harder for kids to have an easier life. Kids, has an easier life. Parents, what? An easier life? When you watch a live stream after it aired, the only part of Olympics I can truly relate to is the Canadian swimmer who didn't realize she'd won gold because she wasn't wearing her glasses in the pool. The rest of my keyboard, the WASD keys. You get taken to hospital. Your mum starts crying. The doctor starts crying. The Avengers walk in. My alarm clock. Come, this is no place to die. Nobody. Me writing an essay. Synonyms for but. You can't even understand how many years I have waited for a picture like this. You really can't understand. Kiwis are always relevant on my blog. When you see a funny meme and you like. When you clean your room so well that the only trash left is you. No, you're not trash. What's cooler than being cool? Financial stability. Alright. I wish there was a technology that let you pay based on salary. Like, this coffee is $2 for me and $20,000 for a Kardashian. Renovating the house, decided to put this in the wall before it's boarded up, so I can give it to the next person who renovates the house a heart attack. You should put a 1984 hide and seek champion t-shirt on it when you're in a hurry and someone won't end the conversation. Anyway, man, I gotta go eat some... Keep speaking. Yeah, I think I have to let the dogs... I think I gotta walk the dogs now. Most unlucky man in history. Walter Summerford was struck by lightning in 1918. 6 years later, in 1924, he was again struck by lightning. Again, 6 years later in 1930, he was struck by lightning. Even after his death in 1932, lightning struck his gravestone in 1936. Should I do like funny fact memes? I'm gonna do unlucky memes too. Trump got shot. Dude, I saw. Lauren, I miss you so much. Anything to talk to her, huh? You find a good YouTuber. They're funny and relatable. They have videos about topics that you enjoy. They get exposed as a horrible person. Yeah, I don't know what's going on this year. A lot of people are getting outed for just being straight up weird. Especially Dr. Disrespect. I didn't even watch the guy, but... bruh, my music taste versus... this is so true. I go through girly pop and then just straight... Actually, no, I'm kind of more girly pop music. Listen to indie stuff though. Not really gothic. Children, this is dirt. A geology field trip. You're having a staring contest with the doll in your... Ooh, I don't like dolls. Nope, I don't have any dolls in my room or anything like that. They creep me out. Haha, dude. Your friends only like you because you radiate joy, and 2 minutes in your company is enough to brighten their day significantly. They only keep you around because they love you dearly and cherish the place you have reserved for them in your heart. When you're not supposed to be awake on your computer at 3 AM and you hear your parents walking towards your room, why are all of these memes so detailed? Like, the screen is casting shadows on his face. People are putting some time in on these. A soulmate is a person that won't complain about any of my music when I put my iPod on shuffle. I complain about my own music when it's on shuffle. What are you talking about? Kids, when you're choosing your college schedule, you'll hear a voice saying, just take the 8 AM class. It won't be that hard. You've done it for this long. That's the devil talking. I judge how good a book is based on how disorientated I am with my physical surroundings after closing it. Me, after finishing a good book. What is going on? You get to go on an adventure. You'll save the world, get the girl, and have the best damn battle theme ever. But you will have party members. Half of them will die horrible deaths. You will have no way of knowing this. A small price to pay for salvation. It's funny how we hate ourselves, but then we see other people hating themselves, and we're like, no, don't do that. No, we do not hate ourselves. Don't say that. You are programming your mind. Do not say that. So if wages don't go up and housing prices keep rising and we get jailed for being homeless, who's going to pay the landlord's rents? What's the plan here? Well, my conclusion is that most people won't even be able to buy a house. It'll just be through inheritance. So my foreign exchange student has been keeping notes of words/phrases he hears so he can study them. American slang. It's lit. It's good/fun. What's good? What's up? On fleek. Perfect. Ice. Jewelry. Make it rain. Throwing money. Finna. About to. Swag. Cool. Legend says, if you like and subscribe to VaazkL, you're great. Whoa. What just happened to my voice? Maybe I shouldn't twist this meme up and kind of make you guys to subscribe to me. Subscribe anyway. Me trying to remove a plug from the socket. Now it's stuck there. Or trying to get a plug inside the socket when you're going to bed and I'll try for a minute, then I'll get really annoyed. I'll semi-look for the socket and then I'll be like, man, what the hell am I doing? And then I just go for it. That's annoying though. It's like the stages of regret. Where does it hurt? Headache, stomach ache, realizing you're wrong in the middle of an argument. Also guys, if you can follow my Twitter, that'd be greatly appreciated. I have some ideas I want to use with it, but yeah, if you want to keep updated, you know, if something goes wrong with a video, some funny memes I post there, or just like I do some questions like, guess the video. Just drop me a follow. If you can travel back in time, what will you do? Me, slapping my younger self. Farting when you poop versus pooping when you fart. People who are still awake at 6 a.m. People who get up at 6 a.m. People that haven't slept in 4 days. Going to rock bottom. Do you guys need anything? Yeah, can you pick me up once you get here? When someone tickles you? So stop it. When your crush friend zones you, but now you finally have a friend. Blow my mind. When you close both eyes, they see black. But when you close one eye, it sees nothing. If you're procrastinating and you know it, clap your hand. I'll clap later. The official winner of the Not My Job contest. How I crossed the street when I was 10 versus how I cross now. Hit me. The exact moment when you realize you speak 17 different languages. Adult person. Life gets faster as you get older. Me, age 10. Sounds fake, but okay. Me now. Slow down. Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? Take your biggest task and break it down into smaller, more ignorable tasks. Sometimes all a person needs is that one missing piece. $1 billion. Why is this so relatable? A lady's thigh versus a man's. When you've got a colorful personality, but you're dead inside. There are two types of people. I'm alone versus I'm alone. I am both of these people simultaneously at all times. When you open a new tab and can't remember why. When you close it and then remember why you opened it. Trill words have never been spoken. Believe in myself, the same person who got me into this mess. Yes, because if that person can get you in, they can definitely get you out. This puppy was drowned in glue by kids. May God forgive you, but I won't. Come back to an argument that happened 5 years ago. My brain. Me taking a shower. How many DMs do you get every day? On average, I would say around 0, but on a good day, a solid 0 when you're cooking 60-minute rice. Wait a minute. Nobody. Me staring at the dead body in a movie to see if I can catch him/her breathing. When you get caught keeping 100% of the money you earned, we're gonna send you to jail. When you crack your neck and you unlock third person mode. Me tries to cross road quickly. Driver speeds up. Me stops to not get killed. Driver feels bad and stops. Both of us. When you poop before showering. When you poop after you shower. Song that goes no. Google search engines. Me. When you finally get that shower temperature right and now you can start crying. Suggest me some mobile games. Long distance relationship. Birthday date as you get older. Teen. Dance all night and party. Now everything hurts and I'm dying. Me going through the 5th day of insomnia. When you get an Uber and you know you don't talk too much. I'm gonna give you 5 stars. I can't believe the heat from the sun traveled 149 million kilometers just to melt my chocolate bar. I didn't find any hair on your shirt. And who is the bald girl? I guess they didn't read the license plate. Players stop. Why is our generation so unhappy? Rent is 50% of my income. I'm going to be productive during the weekend. Me during the weekend. Getting mail as a kid versus getting mail as an adult. Me every night versus me every morning. I haven't hurt myself yet, so let's see how much further we can go. I'd rather be yeeted into a public landfill. Lived, laughed, loved. when you sleep in math class. It's 9:10, and then when you slightly sleep, time goes backwards. You get diagnosed with an unknown disease. You get to name it. If I have an incurable unknown disease, I'm naming it skibbity brain rot. Or I'm just calling it brain rot. When you search up Alzheimer's, when the links are all purple, when you're doing the deed, and you catch a glimpse of your reflection on your phone screen. When you're suffering, please move. When you're having fun, wait. My mum's family with history of mental illness. My dad's family with history of Alzheimer's. Me, who's sad but can't remember why. When you go to bed early, but don't actually sleep, so you just lay there like, no thoughts. Candles when everybody is around versus candles when nobody is home. Out of all of the history monsters, you are by far the most evil thing I have ever encountered. Crayola's new markers designed to be impossible to connect end to end to prevent kids from making lightsabers in class. No one is going to be buying them anymore. They start looking at my history. Panic. It's my calculator history. Calm. It's my calculator history. What is 2 plus 2? 2 times 2. 9 plus 10. When you're getting a fresh haircut, but you see the hairdresser make a mistake. When you accidentally get addicted to anime and realize what you are now. I'll never forgive the Japanese. I can't stop watching One Piece. It's a problem. Someone take my laptop away from me. When the guest kid who was running around the house slips and hits his head on the table. That kid. Me. Being a procrastinator with a violent fear of failure is a crazy combo. That panic you get while you're sitting down doing nothing is absolutely wild. When you're the imposter and finally find the guy who called you sus in the last round. This was the absolute pinnacle of comedy when I was a child. Buzz, will you get up here and give me a hand? He did give you a hand. Can cows swim? I don't know. Probably not. I can't sleep. I gotta look this up. You get $100,000, but at random points in your life, you hear Minecraft cave sounds, psychopaths. Hell no, I'm not doing this. I'd rather die. Ladies, when you get your mood swings, do you want space or our attention? Yes. Well, that narrows it down. Your pet becomes immortal versus you get a girlfriend. Anyone who understands that immortality is a curse and death is only natural. Life would literally be meaningless if we were immortal. I mean, if you hate life now, imagine hating it when you're immortal. When you get comfortable in your bed, but forget to turn the lights off. When you get to that part of the song, you make eye contact with a cute girl. She gives you her number. She wants to meet up with you the next day. You wake up from your dream. You get a text from her in the morning. You get teleported 3 meters to your left. How does that change your life? I'm taking a poop on my balcony. Okay, but answer the question. Me, to my therapist after my therapy session. Thanks, it did not work. You are the best. When you finally have enough battery percentage to roll over to the other side of the bed. When you ask for directions and they start using words like east and west. Speak normally. No one. 8-year-old me. When you tell your parents you want to be Batman when you grow up, but you realize what must be done. When you donate $1 to a female streamer. Now, say my name. When you donate $1 to a male streamer. It's not about money, it's about sending a message. The P when you wiggle it and wait. The P when you lift your underwear up. This post was made by P connoisseurs. When you rediscover songs you used to love. When you think about buying something you don't need. When you remember that your future depends on you. Why does it depend on me? Why can't my future depend on that guy? I love it when people tell me about me because I have no idea who I am. I love when people say, I really like that thing you do. You know, when you insert thing and you had no idea that is something you do. I also love it when people know more about you than you do. I get really excited when boredom gets the better of you at McDonald's. When that one finger just doesn't want to crack when you want it to, so you break it instead. We're even now. You end your online game. Your mum calls for you to have dinner. The table is set. The food is ready. How am I depressed but acts for the world versus what some edgy 14-year-old made this. It is okay. You will be better. Just give it time. Only a few will understand what's going on here. I have no clue. Making great memes that aren't relatable to you. Making horrible memes that are relatable to you. Sorry guys. Sorry in advance. Sibling. Get out of my room. Me. I'm not in your room. When I'm home versus when I'm out. It's always at 2%. Right now my phone is at 24. Wow. I lied to you. That awkward moment when you don't remember someone who recognizes you. What everybody sees versus what 8-year-old me sees. Me playing horror games. Me watching streamers play horror games when I'm giving advice and I start to feel advised by my own advice. Dad when you're a kid versus dad when you're an adult. Extroverts when they see each other versus introverts when they see each other. Men when they see big bobs versus men when they see small bobs. When you see that typing pop up and then disappear. I can see you. People normally versus people during quarantine. It actually seemed like that. It wanted people to go outside more. Night conversation with your favorite person be like. Enjoy it. You'll block each other one day when you get caught making funny faces to a baby. Don't look at me. When you know she's for the streets, but you still believe you can change her. In public transport, expectation versus reality. When you excel, they spreadsheet about you. You made a PowerPoint. Me, trying to sleep when I can't breathe through my nose. How many hours a day do you sleep? 1 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11. 6% of people at this point of time. I just had 1 hour. When a girl smiles and stares at you at the gym. When a dude compliments your bench. When another dude asks for lifting advice. Anime when I'm alone versus anime when someone walks in. Or any form of media. When you need help. People you don't know well. Oh dear, gorgeous. Your friends, you donkey. The Paris Olympics have officially concluded. When I was a kid, the Olympics felt like they lasted 2 months. I can't believe how short they are. 8 a.m. Too tired to think. Noon. Too tired to think. 5. Too tired to think. Midnight. How do dragons blow out candles? Girl who walks and takes the bus to work daily. Received Jeep as a gift from her friends. What I get from my friends on my birthday? Happy birthday. Thank you. Okay. That's good. Do you ever get so annoyed at everything that you start to get annoyed off at little things like a spoon clinking against a bowl or sounds of people talking? I think it's called sensory overload. It's really common in people with anxiety. It also can be a result of sleep deprivation, stress, or even dehydration. Thanks. I thought I was just being a baby. Winning a game but playing alone. Losing a game but playing with friends. Depends if it's ranked. I don't care. If I'm losing with friends, I'm still annoyed if it's ranked. You click on a link. It's a Rickroll. An ad pops up before you get Rickrolled. The ad was a Rickroll. I can't take this anymore. Dude, are you really going to hurt yourself before you get a chance to play GTA 6? Damn, you're right, bro. Yes, after GTA 6. Look, all I want is a chance to waste your time. Baby, that's all I'm asking for. $20 to any girl who doesn't have a flower tattoo on their thigh. $20 to any guy who can use that, and there correctly in a sentence. I guess I get a free $20. Thank you. Vanessa, I'm expecting $20. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this video are too. Anyone tired of figuring out what to make for dinner? This might be the worst part of being an adult. For real, no one warned me about this. When you both have the same attitude. This poor guy was driving around with this unsolved problem on his truck. Had to fix it for him. 4 times 4 equals 16. That one friend that always invites you as soon as you get online. You get a girlfriend, but she's a weeb. Wait, that's an absolute win. Nobody. The bowling alley screen when you get a strike. That mini heart attack you get when you can't find one of these in your pockets. If you get bitten by a shark, bite it back. You'll still probably die, but the shark will be like, oh, what? Sharks? My clown detector is off the charts. Understanding English, Spanish, Japanese. Understanding she doesn't love you. Things you will never see in your life. A unicorn, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a mammoth, and I love you. Please be my boyfriend. Can I go to the bathroom? Teacher, it's May. Me, it's January. Me, if you need me, call me. Also me. When I peel a potato versus when my mum peels a potato. My hair when I'm at home versus my hair when I'm at school. Me and my brother negotiating with the kindergarten teacher after taking control of the crayon trafficking business. This is hilarious. Screw it. The big laugh. Finally, a worthy opponent. Bro, I have depression. The big sad. Me. I should have a healthy dinner. Me to me. Eat a whole cheesecake. Memories with dog. Others versus me. I guess I'm a part of the others. Celebrity breathes the news. You're single because you get rejected. I'm single because I found her so pretty that I rejected myself. We are not the same. Yeah, you are far worse because you have no self-confidence. Don't be like that. Shoot your shot. And if you miss, you pick up that ball again and you go find another court. You're watching the last episode of your favorite TV show. There's a final boss fight. It looks amazing. They use the intro music in the background. Girls when they edit photos versus guys when they edit photos. Forest in anime when they walk versus when they run fast. When you've taken a poop at a friend's house and the water level rises when you flush. When you lost everything but don't give up. When you do them like how they do you. Them. Don't you think you'll feel embarrassed by all your death jokes when you get older? Me. When I what? When the teacher keeps cutting you off when you're explaining something. Angry sides big. Keep the noise down when you play games, son. Dads when watching sports. You are pretty cute when you are nice. What am I when I'm not nice? Hot as hell. Dating a 28-year-old is so cute because why is he so proper? Good morning. Have a fun and productive day. I can't wait to talk to you later. What is he supposed to say? Morning, my employed skibbity toilet queen. On that Sigma grind today? That is exactly what he should be saying. Hello, my skibbity princess. Are you mogging the Ohio in Rizzler? Why does this happen? Popcorn, 3 minutes 26, 27 seconds, 28. When you don't have health insurance, I'm fine. When you leave your garage in GTA versus after 5 seconds on the road. When someone you don't know supports you in an argument online. When you're telling a story and someone interrupts you like, oh, that happened to me too. And they start telling their their story. Me. I have a chronic illness. Chronic as in permanent, as in I'll have it for the rest of my life. The rest of my life, meaning yes, the rest of my whole entire life. Biotypical people. I hope you get better soon. Me. Thanks. I won't. Twitch when you're watching alone versus when someone walks in. What are you watching on Twitch? When you catch up with a friend you haven't seen in a while, but you get along just like the old days. I mean, this is just an example of a real friendship. You don't need to speak to someone for 4 hours, an hour, 10 minutes every day. It should just be normal whenever you message them. Not understanding a joke as a kid, realizing it was a doing the deed joke as an adult. It's from a popular kids movie. Yeah, like most Disney movies have these subtle jokes. I think it's for the parents though. You're skinny and you feel unattractive for girls on Instagram. You go to the gym and start working out. You get some gains and you start to DM girls. Turns out they don't give a damn, but you realize you're not weak anymore and look perfectly healthy. What type of meme was this? This was like a wholesome, sad, weird meme. You shouldn't do stuff for other people's validation. Do it for yourself. That is the lesson learned. Do you ever sit back and realize you're not anybody's favorite person? You're just kinda there and you get the sudden urge to distance yourself from everyone and chill alone when you realize it's the truth. Blank, I'm gay. Yes, no, maybe, leave blank. In case you haven't noticed, you've fallen right into my trap. Me, plays music. My little sister. OMG, that's a song from TikTok. They took it from TikTok? Me, you are about to destroy child. Are you sure? The best part about dating a chick with glasses is that you get to stare at her and look at yourself at the same time. And this meme was made by a complete narcissist. When you see a random dog walking towards you. Unconditional love and support. Price? Free. The boss when you fight him versus the boss when you unlock him. When you finally reach Japan. But you don't see any subtitles. I'm sure in the future, I mean, it's already being invented now. It's a little, I don't know, thing you put on your shirt. You speak into it and it translates. You get one wish, but 65% of the entire population also gets exactly what you wished for. What's the wish? I wish for everyone I know to be in peak physical and mental health. Reckon with 65 of the population getting everyone they know in peak health, that'll probably just cover for about everybody. Not asking for immortality or a permanent boon. Boon? What do you mean? Boon? Bomb? Brother bomb? Just giving everybody a nice reset. Me, in a relationship. You better not fall asleep. Trust me, I'm not even tired. Okay, I love you. Babe. Sorry, I fell asleep. Bro, have you ever had an argument with your girlfriend? No, me and my girl don't argue. She tells me to shut up and I do. See, he gets it. This is how you be happy. Babe, please stop posting every deranged thought you have. Babe, I can't stop. Childhood is when you idolize Spider-Man. Adulthood is when you say, my back. Oh, shit! I'm dropping everything. Ah! I just dropped bottles. Oh my, why is my chair going weird? Can you explain this gap in your resume? No, I signed an NDA. You know what? You can just say you work for VaazkL. Say, yeah, I work for VaazkL Cookies. Where do you aim when you pee? The machine gun, the silencer, the outlaws, or the double agent, the silencer. Sometimes I'm using the machine gun, but I gotta make sure I'm in the mood for dogs when you come back home. When you finally meet in person and you're both shy. When the barber ruins you and you just accept it. When I have to explain something more than 2 times. Look, where were you when the egg? When the egg what? That's gotta be a massive chicken. That could have been the biggest chicken in the world. Jack and the Beanstalk. What the hell? When you realize you took stranger danger too seriously and now you have no friends. Nobody. I mean, I remember getting groomed as a kid when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege on my PS4. That was this guy and he tried to send me $50 via PayPal. I was probably 13 at the time. I think he was like 24. My parents told me to stay away from him. I did stay away, but looking back, that guy he was a freak. So to all the people who might be young, don't be playing with people way older than you. Because I did, and it's very weird looking back, and I don't know how I didn't see it was weird at the time. Watching lightning be like, what the reject rubber burns. Embrace splinters. 7-year-old me sitting like this in my shirt because I was cold. No one. Me in my room for no reason. Me immediately regretting the decision to sit outside at a restaurant. Me randomly staring at the wall to zone out 10 minutes after waking up. When your advertising interrupts my video, it just makes me hate your product. Getting in the shower versus being in the shower versus getting out of the shower. They're living their best time of their life right now and don't even know it. When you do something really bad in a dream, but then you wake up and realize it's all fine.
Women be like, I know my worth, and get played by dudes that look like this. Me, staring at the sniper to make clear I know where he is. The sniper watching me as I stare at an empty building across the street. Two dogs barking loudly at each other at 1 a.m. Their owner. Name, Peter Parker. Last name, I've done this too many times. Me, taking a huge poop. Women giving birth. You and I are not so different. How I feel every Sunday night. Y'all got any more of that weekend? Me, begging my poop to flush when I'm at someone else's house. The poop, you're tired. The blanket is warm. Both sides of the pillow are cold. It starts raining. There's a distant thunder. You watch a new show. It's good, and the last episode has a cliffhanger. The show gets cancelled. Life is a free-to-play, pay-to-win game. Feeling lonely. Wanting to be alone. Me. Parents acted like turning this light on would crash the car. I do care, I just don't give a damn. Why do I understand this 100%? I'm gonna get mushrooms on it. I hate mushrooms. Just pick them off. The taste lingers. This is so relatable. Nobody understands the picky eaters. Singles versus in a relationship. When you're approaching someone in a long hallway and you're not sure when to begin eye contact. Bro, it's so awkward. The fact that there's people in every car driving, living their own life. No, for real. They're all main characters in their world, but just extras in mine. It's so weird to think about. Me picking my future career. Me picking a song to play for a 3-minute car ride. Literally me characters for girls. Smart, strong, successful. Literally me characters for boys. Lonely, depressed, fighting for survival. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. My mom when I was 6. They're the same picture. When you pour a full bowl of cereal, but there's no more milk. Dentist fooled by a patient who brushed his teeth really well just before annual visit. Me, when I don't talk. Wait, am I boring? Me when I talk. Wait, am I annoying? When you're sleeping like a rock and someone turns your fan off. Who did it? If overthinking was a workout, your forehead has abs. Your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tip. Yet you tiptoe, but not tip finger. Pausing the music to see if the siren is a part of the song. 11-year-old me after calling water H2O. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Me, watching my mum tell my deepest secret to random relatives just to make them laugh for 5 seconds. When you close one eye and then close the other eye and open up the other eye. I gotta study now. What if I study later? Maybe I'll study a little bit later. It's night, I'll study in the morning. Maybe I can study at school. I should have studied yesterday. Getting to sleep peacefully. My body doing that weird falling thing. You don't have a skeleton inside of you. You're a brain. You are inside of a skeleton. You're piloting a bone mech that's using meat armor. What? Why is being alive so expensive? I'm not even having a good time. Me too, kid. Students. I'll never use Pythagoras' theorem in real life. Also, students walking home. This is just common sense. So that means Pythagoras' theorem is common sense, which means we don't need to get taught it. Dudes, after scratching their nuts. You're single. You found a girl. She likes you. She agrees for a date. You're a praying mantis. When the deep state, my family, leaks classified information, my birthday, to their known informant, the waitress, and they all approach us clapping. You're going to sleep and someone says, good night. You live alone. Me, going on a 3-week-long trip. My phone charger. So long, partner. Rubbing your eyes for too long be like. 7-year-old me, seeing the same actor in 2 different movies. What? Actor, different movie? You're not Jack Sparrow? You need to create an account to see this website's content. Nope, not doing that. How antisocial people prepare to say here when the teacher calls for attendance. Having an amazing dream? Well, now you need to pee. Want to continue that dream? Nah, you're in a pit of snakes now. First minute of chewing gum. Second minute of chewing gum. When you wake up from a 3-hour nap and do that weird stretch thing. When mum peeks in to check if you're asleep at night and leaves again. Go to sleep. One last episode. Me at 3 a.m. My brain. Do it. Me. When you're eating dinner at your friend's house and their mum starts yelling at them. When the girls invite another gay friend to the sleepover. Me. What are you doing here? My best friend. Hiding in plain sight. Same as you. Baby's holding something. Me, trying to take it away from them. It's like their power. I don't know why they're so strong in their hand. I love hanging out with a larger group of friends, so I can go non-verbal and listen to them like it's a podcast. This boy is possessed by a demon that makes him unable to study. Upon exposure to books or anything related to school, he immediately passes out. Fun fact, some people can unfocus their eyesight or make their eyesight blurry on command. I thought everyone could do that. The idea of having a loving partner. Dating. Me, late at night with immense amounts of life motivation. Me, the next day wanting nothing but sleep and food. When you're halfway into a song and realize you haven't appreciated it the way you should. Rewind. Me, watching the barber destroy my chance of any girls for the next 2 months. Me at 3 a.m. imagining how I would do CPR on a giraffe instead of sleeping. Pick up the book closest to you. Go to page 206. The first sentence explains your love life. Page 206 doesn't exist. Doesn't exist answers the question. Nobody. Me trying to wash a spoon. It's got splash damage. It comes back at you. Relax. Just try to keep your mind organized. My mind. Handling insults versus handling compliments. October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. Always the way it goes. 6 a.m. after pulling an all-nighter. 11 a.m. Casual friends. Hey, do you want a cookie? Yes, thank you. Best friends. Hey, do you want a cookie? What did you do to the cookie? You're walking down the stairs. You miss a step. You're fine. You're nauseous because you haven't eaten. I can't eat because I'm nauseous. You're going to do the dishes. Someone asks you to do the dishes. Me, being ill as a kid 2 minutes after parents left home. People who really know everything about dolphins. People who think they know everything about dolphins. My therapist. Excessive sleeping is a sign of depression. Me, can't mistakey if not a wakey. 5-year-old me trying to see if the fridge bulb remains on after I closed the door. 10 years ago today, I witnessed someone pull off one of the funniest jokes of all time. How do I land? Crazy how I got 7 trillion nerves, and people managed to get on every single one of them. I caught my roommate faking her Zoom class this morning. Complains about traffic caused by people looking at the accident. When it's my turn to look at the accident, how do I teach my body that the fight or flight response is supposed to be for life or death situations, not social interaction? How do I say screw you politely? With all due respect, intercourse yourself. When life seems to be going good for more than 3 days. The hacker who doesn't understand why he can't see my password. Me, who set my password as 8 asterisks. This is how I feel literally every single day. Hey, are you still alive? Awake. I wish I wasn't. Alive or awake? Awake. Alive. This guy. Filling out a passport application form for my 4-month-old. Occupation? Baby. These cannot be the same paychecks my coworkers are using to provide for their 3 kids. Being high IQ and weird does not make you autistic. Me in winter. Too cold man. Lack of warmth. Me in summer. Too hot man. Hell on earth. Me in spring. Damn allergies. Me during the 5 days of autumn. Nice. Therapist. You said you were disappointed with life and how the world operates. What were your expectations? Me. My life is boring and repetitive. I must change something. Me. After changing route to home and buying soda from a store I've never been in. Me. Explaining a song I heard years ago, only to know the melody. Google. 8-year-old me in my bed when I hear any sound. This is still me. I can't sleep if I hear sounds. The first time I see a cow. The 8,000th time I see a cow. Controversial opinion. The night before a day off is better than the actual day off itself. Yeah, because on the day off day, then you have to go to work whatever you're doing the next day. It's like, Wear a hat, they said. It protects you from the sun, they said. A simple compliment that a girl gave to us years ago. Boys, where does it hurt? Headache, stomachache. It just does that sometimes. Me, 5 minutes after finishing an absolutely great game I was very emotionally attached to. Life has no meaning now. Me, who overslept. My calculator app, 7:30. Me watching someone Google something less efficiently than I would. When I go to the bathroom and forget my phone. Yes, this definitely looks like a cleaning solution. How I remember old games. This is how they really are. I just found out that this is the same actor. When you're swimming and something suddenly touches your leg. Foods that'll make my stomach hurt later. Me. This month, I will be more disciplined with my money. Enough is enough. I'll try again next month. Life is for living. Me giving advice versus me living my life. Stardew Valley. Spent a week giving a girl flowers and buying her beer. Asked her to dance with me and she said, ew, no. Very realistic. 10 out of 10. When you're about to kill a bug and it starts flying, I would rather fight a bear than 5 daddy longlegs. Mr. Box, I'm trying. Do not break down. OMG, you gotta try the new barbecue place in town. The new barbecue place in town. When you swallow and your ears finally click after being... My ears are so blocked right now, it sucks. I've tried clearing them and they won't clear. Oh, so you're trying to hunt? Let me make it sound like a deer is walking behind you. My backpack strap whenever I try to put it on. I shall grant you 3 wishes. I wish for a world without lawyers. Done. You have no more wishes. But you said 3. Sue me. My room versus my browsing history. Learning how to be a responsible adult. Make money and invest. Farming useless new skins in a game. I'll stop playing in a week. Me. That awkward moment when the teacher is helping the student next to you. Put your butt somewhere else, Mr. I don't know, Fletcher. I don't know. I think that's a pretty stereotypical teacher name. My wife kept... Oh, easy you there, tiger. What am I saying? My girlfriend kept making fun of me during our walk because I wouldn't let go of this icicle I found. I have a feeling the boys will understand. You need to put that in a freezer and look after it. That is a relic. This is like a 1 in a billion chance. I need new people in my life. Also me. New people. Goodbye. Font matters. I will always find you. I will always find you. My music playlist be like, 4 years ago, I lived in a bush and hunted for my meals. Now I have 2 passive incomes, my own house, and a personal chef. Follow me for financial advice. Me every morning. Damn, I kinda no longer wish to participate in society. I fear this is me. Prepping for a call. Recovering from a call. This is how I feel when I can't breathe out of my nose. Wife, why do you jump so much in your sleep? My dreams. Sometimes I talk a lot, and sometimes I don't talk at all. And somehow both are embarrassing. It's so weird how people undermine having 12 viewers on Twitch. Imagine having 12 people chilling with you in real life at the same time. Social media really ruins some people's mindsets. Honestly, I don't know how I can earn that 5th star. 4 stars. Dr. Lewis saved my life. Doctor at my checkup asked me if I had any feelings of depression or anxiety. And I said, don't we all? And he said, no, I can finally get into cosplay. Affordable Mandalorian cosplay. Dear men, what is preventing you from looking like this? Having 2 COVID, that is all. And I can't grow a beard, and I'm not old, and I don't have an old chair, and I don't have anything, I guess. Steps outside in the sun to get in my car. Minus 1 HP, 1. Always wanted to pull out one of these, and then leave the house mysteriously. You're such a dumb animal. You pay 30% of your income to stay out of prison. When you put it like that. Rabbits jump and live for 8 years. Turtles do nothing, and they live for 150. Moral, laziness is the key. Me, after leaving the barbershop, I was asked what I'm doing with my life as a part of small talk. When I failed to kick the random rock I found on the street all the way home. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failures. Where does it hurt? Headache, stomachache. When something goes on sale after you've already bought it. When you're playing Mario Kart and you're in the first place. That feeling when you've slept on top of your hand. Sometimes I've slept in it so badly, my whole arm is numb and I'm worried if it's ever gonna become unnumb again. Always say, but I don't know though. After giving people advice, in case it ruins their life. Bro, are you doing okay? There's no twinkle in your eyes and your whimsical demeanor has been replaced with a profound sadness. When you're a girl wearing yoga pants and you're walking in front of a guy. Stop looking at my bot. This is why we look at the floor. Have you not seen that meme? Why am I like I'm speaking to the person who made this meme? I don't think a lot of guys do this. I think they look at the floor. You're in a zombie apocalypse. The infection time is really short. They can run. There are special zombies. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm having a pretty rough day. I don't want to put it on you or anything. However, I've reached my breaking point. I'm not delivering the food. I am going to eat it. I'm sorry. Hours slept chart. 8 hours. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even 7 is still... I mean, it doesn't matter how many hours I sleep. I still wake up feeling awful. Look, it's the chill person that secretly has severe anger... No, I don't have anger issues. I just get extremely disappointed. Me, who stopped arguing with someone because I'm tired of them. You stopped arguing because you know I'm right. That's relatable. Whenever I'm done arguing with someone, I get in my car and drive them over. Whoa. When you're about to pet a dog and it starts growling. Has happened to me once in my entire life, and I pet like every dog I see. Pretty lucky, I guess. Or maybe dogs just love me. How to insert USB. Wrong, correct. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Are they just messing with us? Oh, I get it. You have to try both sides and oh, yes. That happens a lot.
Being called ADHD, being nervous and social anxiety. Bouncing leg. ADHD is like having the best idea and then leaves your brain forever. The distance it takes for me to forget a number between 1 and 10 when I do something really awkward in public. Me 2 minutes later. Me 3 days later. Me trying to sleep 4 years later. We don't talk enough about how stressful Halloween costumes are for the ADHD community. Oh my, you people can't do anything. Where did I put it? I put it down carelessly. Forgot where. I set it in a special place. I forgot where. Being able to teleport must suck when you have ADHD. Why the hell am I in Nevada? People with ADHD, when they finally focus on something. Literally unstoppable. Olympic cameramen stopped filming field hockey to focus on a cockroach in the game's final minutes. The whole ADHD community. One of us. I thought I replied is the biggest lie. Nah, sometimes I reply in my head and I end up waiting for a text back, thinking I actually replied. ADHD memory. Sorry, I forgot the code to the house again. You've lived here for 3 years. How could you forget? People without ADHD be like, oh, if I get rid of all possible distractions, then you'll be forced to focus on on the boring task. Fool, you underestimate my power. As long as I have flesh, I have distraction. Organized my quad spaghetti. Damn, took your meds, huh? Yes, me at 1 a.m. 10 more minutes of sleep. Find out how jelly beans are made. I'll remember. Is the ADHD demon talking? You won't remember. Write it down. Bold of you to assume I'll remember where I wrote it. Or even that I wrote it. This is my trampoline. Have fun. Tap on this point very quickly. People who say, huh? Then answer without repeating the questions as psychos. You have to let it load first. Imagine falling in love with someone just to find out they watch Netflix with subtitles. I'm convinced people who don't like subtitles can't read fast. What time do you usually eat? Me? Oops, I'm shaking. Time to eat. Me when my final exam is tomorrow. Me doing research on a random topic to prove someone wrong in the comments. The most terrifying part of having memory issues is when you can feel something from 5 seconds ago be thrown out the window and there's an empty hole where it once was. You remember that you forgot something. Me in 15 years, when my heart finally gives out from being stuck in fight or flight since I was 8. Tell me your toxic trait as a TV show watcher. I will be enjoying a show and just stop watching 75% through for literally no reason and never look back when you're 30 minutes into reading a book and realize you were reading with your eyes and not your brain, so you gotta start over. I hate how reward systems never work for me. Like, I can't just say, if I finish this assignment, I can have a cookie, because my brain is like, or you could just have one right now. And I can't argue with that logic. Self-imposed deadlines don't work either, because I know a guy who set them and he's full of BS. What's an insult you'll never forget? A teacher once said I was lazy because I did all of my work as quickly as I could so that I could spend more time doing nothing. 30 years later, and I still don't see what the problem was. When you spend hours researching ADHD because your ADHD made you hyper-focus on ADHD. Autism and ADHD. I will cry if anything changes. I will cry if I can't rearrange all of the furniture right now. Actual image inside of my brain. Don't be awkward. Puns, memes, song lyrics, and movie quotes. 5,000 hypothetical arguments I'll never have whenever I try to study. Brain is not responding. Do you want a closed book? Wait. Okay. Person. What's your favorite song? Me, with no object permanence. It's hard to choose. So what hobbies do you have? My mind goes blank. Some guy. What's your favorite film? I have never seen a film in my life. Tell me something about yourself. Sweating who? You bounce your legs because of your anxiety. I bounce my legs because it's fun. We are not the same. Scientists have made a bracelet that turns stress into electricity. ADHDers. Non-ADHD brains on stimulants and ADHD brains on stimulants. ADHD people when they hyperfocus. I crave knowledge. ADHD people the rest of the time. I forgot. I'm focused. I can get things done. Me with ADHD. Here are some criticism. No thanks. I've got my own. Beating the game and 100%ing the game. Good night, afternoon ADHD gang. You wouldn't finish a task. 90-minute movie. 3.5-hour video about video game I've never heard of. When you lose your train of thought mid-sentence. Is this, perhaps this doesn't fit, but opening my microwave to heat up the coffee I forgot to drink, only to find yesterday's coffee that I forgot to drink in the same exact mug felt very surreal. I could be doing other things, but I have to take advantage of this while I still can. Man knows he must ride unexpected urge to clean as far as it will take him. If I go to sleep, my free time will end and tomorrow will start. This is me constantly. Needing constant reminders about tasks, hating being told what to do, finishing projects, abandoning projects, starting a new project before finishing the old one, continuously coming up with new ideas without doing anything. I can't believe I'm supposed to take care of my whole body. It's too many moving parts. I can't keep up. They're telling me an F1 car gets a pit crew and I get one jackass with ADHD doing my own tasks, helping others with their tasks. Are you actually relaxing right now? Or are you just shutting down and disassociating? I did it. I finished a lip balm. Didn't lose it, didn't leave it. This is a very large... You're in the 1% of people. I don't even think I finished a pencil. Neurotypicals on Adderall. I painted my room in 2 hours and did my essay in 1 hour. Me on Adderall. I made breakfast instead of eating peanut butter from the jar. What it feels like for ADHD people to listen to someone finish a sentence they already understood within the first few seconds. The only ADHD advice that anyone needs is, don't sit down, never sit down. Sitting down is what gets you. Gonna have a little sit down before you do the thing? No, you won't. You have created a big sit and you are lost in it. The natural enemy of ADHD is the sit down. Neurodivergent kids listening to music and imagining complex animations with characters from their hyperfixations. Me in school, calculating who would die if the ceiling lights fell down. ADHD is so funny. It's like being possessed but with myself. Me, desperately. Can we please get something done? My inner demon, who was also me. If you're like, January, bad decisions. Oh my god, it's almost December. Just picked up a rubber band that had been in the same spot on on my bedroom floor for a month. Absolutely incredible to see what I'm capable of when I give it my all. Study time and free time. ADHD making me zone out for an hour straight. Boob staring is an ADHD thing. I hope the site never gets deleted. Yeah, I got ADHD. Admiring those huge doinkers. You don't have ADHD, it's all in your head. Where else in my body did you think my brain was? ADHD is stored in the butt. The A in ADHD stands for ass. What do the other letters stand for then? Ass don't have dopamine. People having ad blocker, and people having ads. Me, who's got ADHD. How to have a conversation. Interrupt them. Zone out. Trip over your words. Get really excited about the topic and freak them out. Hating being told what to do. Needing external accountability to get things done. An ADHD's person's brain. When they have to learn something they aren't interested in. Could not copy files because no. Michael Jordan with ADHD. I can win 6 champions in the NBA and be touted as the GOAT. Me. Reading book hard. Oh, it's nothing. Just feeling a little tired today. Depression, anxiety, self-loathing. People with ADHD are just constantly doing side quests over the main storyline. ADHD is telling yourself, alright, time to get started every 30 minutes and continuing to not move. Well, time to get started, goblin brain.
It is, isn't it? Good on you for recognizing that.
And they hit you with the, name one time I did that. Knowing you got the Dory type memory. Feeling bored because there's nothing to do. Feeling overwhelmed because there's something to do. Your brain is supposed to release a motivating chemical called dopamine. ADHD people after they complete a task. Psst, 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 dopamine, come here please. You ever want to try a new art thing, but you're like, no practice, only good. If it's a question, then I die. Tell them I can't hear them. Move closer so I can hear. Repeatedly shout, what? Laugh and hope it wasn't a question. That thing I could have done right away, but didn't. Now it's a big problem. Me. Alright, let's see when my appointment is. Yesterday. Me, Googling my ADHD's impact on memory. All the links being purple. Are you living, or are you just jumping from one obsession to the other to run away from yourself? What are you, the coping mechanism police or something? Instead of calling it a to-do list, I've started writing side quests at the top to make it seem more fun and interesting, and boy has that not worked at all. Finally realizing what hyperfixation is. Not doing anything I used to enjoy, because it's all a lie. 2 ADHD moods. I can't do it. I can't stop doing it. The 2 types of ADHD time. Now, not now. The 2 ADHD memory nodes. I literally cannot recall the words that just came out of my mouth. I can recite the opening paragraph of every single Magic Treehouse book. Actual photo of my brain, unable to tell the difference between what's important and what doesn't matter. I get a job. I can't stand this anymore. I quit. I need a job to survive. I hate when people ask me, what did you do today? Like, buddy, listen, I woke up at noon and then it was 5 p.m, okay? I don't know. My toxic trait is waking up on time and laying in bed until I'm running late. People with ADHD, trying to rewind their memory and retrace their day to determine if they have eaten and drank water today. Only psychos buy a sticker and immediately put it somewhere. No, you have to think about all the places you could stick it, get overwhelmed, and then put it in the drawer for 3 years. Don't chase your dreams. Humans are persistent hunters. Follow your dreams at a sustainable pace until they get tired and lie down. Are you not bored alone? Me, being alone. ADHDers in anyone's house but their own. The neurodivergent urge to get 3 drinks. For caffeine, for hydration, and for fun. Messing around for 3 days and then making a Herculean effort on day 4 that restores your average progress to what a moderately inept person would have achieved with consistent effort. That's what it's all about. When the brain fog hits mid-sentence and suddenly you've never had a thought in your life. Please excuse me while I search for a new psychiatrist. Reply to confirm date and time. Pee pee poo poo. Justin, this is not an automated message. Should we consider this a confirmation for said time and date? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yes, tomorrow works fine. Rewriting the slides and calling it studying because I've never actually been taught how to study. I had been taught and I still didn't do it. A very annoying brain feature I have is what I call waiting mode. Like today, I have to leave for an MRI at 2:45. Unfortunately at 12:30 or so, my brain decided to activate waiting mode, which means that instead of getting anything done, I just have to sit here and wait. Media. The average adult spends $255 per year on their hobbies. Anxiety. Everything is important. Depression. Nothing is important. ADHD. I have no idea what's important. The ADHD urge to use the parenthesis in every sentence because every thought comes with additional bonus content. ADHD advice from people who don't understand at all. Just get a planner. Actual helpful ADHD advice. The only way to ever reliably find motivation to clean your room is to invite someone over so your crippling fear of embarrassment overrides your broken dopamine receptors. Man sits by me on train. Man, loads of psychopaths around here. Really? Loads, mate. How do you you know? There's signs, aren't there? I guess. I love them. 47 minutes of awkward silence. Man leaves train. He has a bike. I realize he was saying cycle paths. My favorite bands. I just find music I like and put it into a giant playlist. Did I do this right? Me. New obsessions I desperately cling to for comfort. My interests from when I was 13. I love you guys so much. I put my phone down and I can't find it. A saga. Want me to call it? It's on silent. A tragedy. I'll call it anyway. Everyone stands around really quietly, listening for a faint buzzing noise. A comedy. Me, after staring at the wall for 4 hours. Sucks how I don't have time for anything. Me, gets ignored once. Me. You know what I could do to stop this from happening? Isolate myself and never speak to anyone again. When someone enters the room and I'm not being productive. 2 hours of cooking just to eat in 10 minutes, and now I've got to wash everything. By the time I remember to text back, it's too disrespectful to even do it. When you're unique, but not exactly useful. If you say mental illness 3 times in the mirror, someone with a live, laugh, love t-shirt will appear behind you and ask if you've tried going outside. My brain jumping from one web search to the next like, teachers, just stop daydreaming and pay more attention in class. Students with ADHD. My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Cleaning with ADHD is all about momentum. It's like being a shark. If you stop moving, you just straight up die. Skip the ad. Save a few seconds. Don't mind if I do. How's the writing going? I'm glad you asked. My room has never been cleaner and I've decided to take up baking. Unmasked ADHDers. Screw you. I'm trying to get my stuff together. Depression and anxiety. Let's see who you really are. Untreated ADHD. When you're listening to someone talk and you feel yourself zoning out. ADHD. Puts off doing small but necessary tasks for weeks on end because they just seem too hard. Also ADHD. Drops everything and spends 14 hours straight doing 150% of an unnecessary and highly involved task that no one asked for without taking a single break to eat or pee. ADHD pre-civilization and in modern society. I am one of the most effective hunter-gatherers this world has ever seen. 9 to 5 gives me big sad. ADHD is between 10 and 4 a.m. ADHD is between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. My daily routine with ADHD. Wake up. Do nothing for 5 hours. Panic. Do stuff in a panic for 1 to 2 hours. Hyperfixate on doing one thing for 4 hours. The wrong thing. I didn't follow your advice because it was useless and relied on me not having ADHD. Neurotypicals. You see a super funny, relatable meme. It's on a mental disorder meme subreddit. My mum learning and informing herself on ADHD after my diagnosis so she can understand me better. Having ADD and trying to write something. Let's focus on the wrong thing. Doctors. ADHD medication is addictive, and that's why it's restricted and controlled. Most people with ADHD. I forgot to take my meds again. Just sensory processing disorder things. What is that noise? Oh, this is a nice top I might buy. Feels the fabric. Never mind. Tags in clothes are the worst thing in the world. What do you mean you can't hear it? It's so... Realizing a school assignment is due today, and I prepared nothing. Like, bro, I am just floating in a bubble detached from the flow of time, and you want me to work 8-hour shifts? People without mental problems. People with mental problems. People who fake mental problems. I'm sorry I haven't replied to your email, but I glanced at it. Vowed to deal with it later. And now the very thought of even opening it fills me with crippling dread. Being called smart because you have a variety of information on different subjects, but in reality, it's all surface level intelligence, and you don't feel like you're really good at anything. Sometimes I get really concerned about things very suddenly. Like, I'll be chilling and then all of a sudden be like, oh no, where's my birth certificate? You know what absolutely boggles my mind? That healthy people exist. Genuinely healthy people. No mental illness, no physical illness, no chronic illness, just healthy. What a life that must be. Hell no, that's boring. You gotta have something wrong with you. This messes with my head though. There are people who get up and feel awake, and then they go and just do their adult responsibilities without feeling anxious or upset. They just return phone calls, answer calls from unknown numbers, then procrastinate doing important things until it is a huge problem that makes you cry. That sounds fake. ADHD is the most poorly named affliction ever. Like, hi, do you have a profound physical inability to accomplish your goals specifically? Because they're your goals, and also the thought of your friends not liking you makes you want to die? You may have trouble sitting still disorder. It's so obvious they named it based on how we inconvenience them, rather than what it actually does to us. Things you need to know when talking to me. I talk really fast, I mumble. Sometimes I talk really fast and mumble at the same time. Sometimes the words from my head don't transfer right to my mouth, so I just speak nonsense and I'm the only one who gets what I'm saying. Have fun trying to understand me. You in intellect. 9 + 7 = 16. Me with ADHD. If you take 1 from 9 and give it to 7, that's 8 + 8, and 8 times 2 is... No. Someone, usually a teacher. Not like that, you heathen. Whenever I park illegally, I just give myself a fake ticket before somebody else does it for me. Life hack. How to tie the strongest knot using earphones. Step 1. Put Put earphones in pocket. Step 2. Wait 30 seconds. The hole in the middle of a bagel is meant to help you cut the bagel properly. I just bought my coworker a Get Better Soon card. They're not sick, I just think they could do better. How to keep the neighbor's kids off your lawn. Tired of ironing shirts? Get fat and watch those creases vanish. Die to get out of your student loan debt. No one loading screen tips. Killing an enemy kills them. Some people cry when cutting onions. The trick is to not form an emotional bond with the onions. Never pay for glasses again with this one simple trick. How to start a campfire. No. Yes. How to cure phone addiction. Step 1. Buy a PC. Step 2. Get addicted to your PC instead. It worked very well on me. Nobody. How to sneak snacks into planes. Don't throw out doll heads. You can turn them into a handy nightlight for your kids. Is this the Park Anywhere button? It sure is. Nobody. Life hack videos. And they would title it, How to Chop Carrots in an Efficient Way. Turn your Friday into a half day with this one simple trick. Make perfect pasta in seconds. Fill your toaster with pasta and plug it in. As the coil begins to glow, pour in 2 cups of water. Offer to help a blind person cross the street. Then surprise him by putting your pee-pee in his hand. What the hell? Hey man, did you put a peanut in my hand? Why does it feel like human skin? When you don't have flood insurance, but you do have fire insurance. Don't have any candy. Place an empty bowl with a note outside. Kids will think other kids took all the candy. Please help yourself. And then every time a group of kids do this, you take the bowl, put the candy in the fridge, repeat. 2 days until payday. Oh no, those cupcake holders. Ugh. Remember, your lock doesn't have to be unpickable. It just has to look less pickable than your neighbor's lock. They finally... Who did this? Who made this? Need to stay away from them. How to calm your angry girlfriend. Shh, you're acting just like my ex. Tear a strip off plastic cups to make a convenient handle. Instead of having a crush on a living human, punch yourself in the face for the same effect. Tell her you're built like Christian Bale, but don't say in which movie. Add a touch of magic to your cold by putting glitter in your mouth before you sneeze. Having trouble opening a soda bottle? Hold it upside down while you open it. This will force all the gases away from the neck of the bottle and make it much easier to open. Normal people pause milk. Life hack YouTube channels. Yeah, they just be doing the most criminal thing. Learning every language. I don't know how to speak language in every language. No one. YouTube clickbait. 22 genius tech hacks that'll make you say, wow. Take your computer apart and scrub it to prevent viruses. Need to get rid of unwanted junk during the holidays? Put it in Amazon boxes and leave it on your front porch. Vegan life hack. You can order the Big Mac from McDonald's as long as you do not tell anyone about it. You can save data on your phone by deleting your GPS app. You never go anywhere new anyway, you nerd. Throw it in a microwave and you won't even be able to tell the difference. On a budget? Use Post-its to replace your cheese. Police got behind me and my next left was the cemetery. I turned in that cemetery and he turned in too. And I went to somebody called Jerry's grave and broke down crying. I'm sorry, Jerry, I was in a jam. I give anyone reading this permission to use my grave to lie to cops. Why do people shake packs of cigarettes before opening it? Waking up the cancer? To be sure of hitting the target, shoot first and call whatever you hit the target. If you really want to annoy someone when introducing them, make little finger quotation marks in the air when announcing their job title. Life hack. Before drinking, eat liver so that the alcohol doesn't know which liver to attack. Retread ties easily with a Sharpie. Local landlord says renter is trying to sell his house on Craigslist via YouTube. This is legal to do. Have you tried yelling? Relieves stress. Feels good. Is scary to birds. Yelling is like talking, but louder. Friend, I can walk across the world in 2 seconds. How? Walks on a map. Me. Did you know if you pour some Tabasco sauce in your eyes will get a beautiful red color? Vampires can just drink their own blood to become immortal. Waking up in 2 a.m. with a mouth that feels like the Sahara Desert just to drink some water from a lame glass. Sleeping near a water bottle. Did you know that a slice of red onion in your DVD drive is an all-natural way of protecting your computer against viruses? Use a raw chicken breast to pick up crumbs and dust from hard-to-reach areas. Chris, for Christmas I got you $25 worth of lottery tickets. I went ahead and scratched them off for you. You won $2. Here is that $2. Merry Christmas, Nicole. Who's Nicole to this person? Life hack. Save time by crying about 2 things at the same time. I just learned how to flip Bitcoin. I buy it at 18k and sell it at 6k. Bingo. Someone makes 12k, just not me though. My brother's ex had been stealing our Netflix for the past 2 months now by disguising her account as settings. And honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm just really disappointed in myself for actually believing that an account named settings would legitimately be Netflix settings. She's probably laughing at you guys. If you laid a blue whale lengthwise across a basketball court, they would have to cancel the game. How to turn your landlord into a tent in 4 easy steps. Capture your landlord, remove and dry parts. Construct the frame, and there you have it. Gym tip. If you don't see results after the first day, immediately start taking steroids. When the wife sends me to the store to get cucumbers, I grab Vaseline as well. Can't let people think I'm vegan. This tiny tool can make any pair of headphones wireless, broken and wireless. If you're drowning, pretend you're dead. The water will think you're a corpse and you'll float to the top, because water can read my mind. You can use that shoe organizer to hold your candy after the diabetes takes your feet. Couldn't choose between a star or an angel, so I went with both. Imagine how much easier this would make doing the deed to yourself. Oh, that would help, yeah. England's oldest man says the secret to a long life is avoid dying. If you are at the courthouse, always check behind the toilets for bribe money that hasn't been collected yet. My therapy. Excessive sleeping is a sign of depression. Me. Can't mistakey if not a wakey. Retired couple book 51 back-to-back cruises because it was cheaper than a retirement home. Disappointed with your child? Attach balloons to them on their birthday so the stork can take them back. Thanks for the tip, mum. New life hack. A whole bottle of wine can fit in a Lucozade Sport bottle so you don't look like a wino on the train. Pro fighting tip. Sneeze on your knuckles before a fight in order to inflict poison damage. If you run out of pineapple to put on your pizza, here's a tasty alternative. Don't have a flashlight on your phone? Take a picture of the sun and use the photo to find your way in the dark. How I fly under the radar using my ex's Netflix account. Having difficulty with a stuck socket? Use a knife to pry it out. If you want to be electrocuted, do this. Coffee gets cold? Heat it up on the stove. Life hack. Find $10 million on the sidewalk. Here's a tip. Carry a fork with you. If someone tries to rob you, pull the fork out of your pocket and say, "Thank you, Lord, for this meal I'm about to have," and charge at them with the fork. Your MacBook Pro can turn into a weighing scale when you stand on it. Try it. No, I might have gotten this meme off YouTube. My joke. Kid who repeated it but louder. If you simply stopped eating and lived in a cardboard box, you would save $57 a day. That's $215,000 a year. There's no excuse for being broke. Poor is a mindset. Did you know? Rub a bit of olive oil and salt on the painful spots on your body, and it will immediately feel greasier and saltier. People can't use you if you're useless. My mum did such a great job raising me. When I have kids, I'm gonna let her raise them too. Life hack. If you pull this switch while going 70, your engine gets better air intake. Never buckle your seatbelt so when you get trapped in an accident, you don't get trapped in the car. If we're in a relationship, every time we do the deed, I'm gonna put $10 in the jar. That will be your birthday money. Sounds like you're paying for it, dude. Home security reminder. A lot of people are going away for Christmas, which makes their homes easy pickings for burglars. For security reasons, I strongly recommend leaving one of your children behind to construct a series of elaborate booby traps and defend your interests. Being vegan has been so easy. I literally just stare at the sun and I'm full. Thanks, photosynthesis. Pro tip. Keep the cake moist by eating it in one sitting. Tip. Nah, bro. They mine us. I'm gonna try this. Deal alert. Aldi has shopping carts for 25 cents. I just bought 40 for $10 and took them directly to the scrapyard, where I got paid 7.5 cents per pound for a net profit of $290. Winning. I once taught an 8 a.m. college. So many grandparents died that semester. Then I moved my class to 3 p.m. No more deaths. And that, my friends, is how I save lives. Merry Christmas. Here's some ketchup, idiot. Need a gift idea? Don't be part of the problem. Be the whole problem. Off work late, hungry but too tired to cook? Try 30 to 40 olives. I don't mind eating 20, but 30 to 40, Life hack. Wear a trainer shirt at the gym and no. Who made this? Did a trainer make this meme or a random perv? You feel like people don't care about you? Bring drugs to the airport and let's find out. If someone tells you that they're fighting depression, be sure to tell them to cheer up. Maybe they haven't thought of that yet. Yeah guys, just cheer up, get over it. Dude/girl explaining how he/she made his first million. Get up at 4 a.m. every day. Brush teeth. Take a cold shower. Journal. Dad owns billion-dollar company. Meditate. How to turn your friend into a lesbian. I couldn't decide if I wanted bangs or not, so I cut bangs for my daughter and she looks awful. Dodged a bullet there. Thinking about having kids. My son poured syrup in every floor vent. 13 years later, it still smells like waffles every time the heat comes on. Remember, if your flight gets cancelled, most airports have a secret fleet of backup planes with lots of seats, but they're only available if you're mean enough to low-level employees. If you can't think of a word, say, "I forgot the word in English for it." That way people will think you're bilingual instead of an idiot. Yeah, and then they say, which language are you talking about? And you say Japanese. This boy is possessed by a demon that makes him unable to study. Upon exposure to books or anything related to school, he immediately passes out. He got possessed by me. In the UK, we sometimes joke about having to order the kids' meal in America to get a normal-sized meal. Today, I actually did it. This is what a $5.50 kids' meal at Olive Garden looks like. It is legitimately just a regular amount of food. Save hundreds instantly. Save a fortune in Christmas presents by falling out with friends and family. Lay the groundwork now so it doesn't look like it's about presents. So I think, yeah, you could probably do it now, November, end of November. Yeah. And then you become friends with them February. Relationship hack. Get in a bad relationship. Get really depressed and stressed so you lose a lot of weight. That way you'll look better and will have an easier way to find a man because of your lowered standards. When watching a doing the deed scene in a movie with your parents, lighten the awkwardness in a room by asking, Dad, is your pee-pee as big as that guy's? College girl fails a test. Is there another way to pass? The teacher, there is another. I challenge you to survive as long as possible in Tetris. Pauses the game. Wait, that's illegal. How do I know you're reasonable enough to date my daughter? I ordered $1 menu burgers and had free Mac sauce instead of paying for a Big Mac. Whoa, when's the wedding? Date a girl with low iron. She'll be too tired to cheat. She'll be home sleeping or eating ice. Take perfect selfies with a DIY selfie stick. Looks like he's been beaten up. Tired of tasers giving cops an unfair advantage when you fight them? If you repeatedly stick a fork into an outlet, you will eventually become immune to electricity, making you unstoppable. It's that time of the year. Don't forget to put tire chains on your Crocs and then flip them into 4x4s. How to feel less alone. Fill a glove up with sand and put on your alarm so it feels like somebody likes you and you are not a pathetic mess. Never losing my AirPods again. How haven't they exploded? That's way too much charge. Me creating new accounts to get 1 month free trials. No, Patrick. Toothpaste does not fix a cracked phone screen. Plant your hot dog seeds now to guarantee a healthy bounty for your backyard barbecue. Want to turn your drink into diet? No problem. Just push this button. Diet button. Pro tip. Adopt a retired drug dog to find fun friends at parties and say you're an undercover cop. Take their stash and use it. You don't have to pay for a meal if you fill up on free garlic bread at the restaurant. Money tip. Rob an IHOP. You're in international territory. The cops can't arrest you. Life hack. When I worked at a pizza place, they would let us eat any orders that got cancelled. So I would usually place an order online, usually pizza, wings, breadsticks, and dessert, and wait for it to get made, and then cancel it so I could eat it. Worked every time. This is just sad though, because you're abusing the system. And at one point they're gonna find out, and then this will never happen. Don't be afraid to use public bathrooms ever again. Bathroom tip. Going number 2. Discreetly cover up your poop sounds by continually shrieking at the top of your lungs. Get a whole extra glass of juice by tilting the carton slightly. Can't find your wheel wrench? Just do this. Teenagers, today I am going to teach you how to make your parents stop smoking. 1. Get close to them when they are smoking so that you can breathe in the smoke. 2. Get lung cancer. 3. When you're on your deathbed, make sure your last words to your parents are, "This is all your fault." Life hack. If you're voting third party, save on postage by throwing your ballot directly into the trash. What is voting third party? If someone gives you a gift that you don't like, just say, "I'll treasure it forever," and then bury it in the woods like a pirate would. Out of milk? Mayonnaise and ice cold water makes milk in a pinch. Great for breakfast cereal. Ice cream too frozen to scoop. Microwave your no, don't do this. Your spoon will cause an explosion. If you have a stuffed nose, hold your breath until your survival mechanism kicks in and clears your nose for you. Is this true? What happens if your fight or flight isn't either and it's just die? Doritos are great for kindling if you can't find any. When I can't find any Kindle, I will definitely find Doritos in the wild. Crayons are flammable and will provide about an hour of candlelight if you light the top. The best way to reheat pizza is in a frying pan with a tablespoon or 2 of water splashed on the side and the lid on top. Y'all got any tips on applying for jobs? 1. Copy the whole job description. Paste it at the end of your resume. Change the letters to white so they blend in with the page. Save as a PDF so they can't go in and see what you did. Now your name is lighting up on the recruiter's list because your resume got all the keywords. Somebody should try this and get back to me. Maybe this will work. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. But if you don't have enemies, then just turn your friends into some and still keep them close. Some cars are equipped with a fingerprint scanner. Once the light in the middle turns on, it's ready. It can also cook your skin. If you find yourself with a bad case of heartburn, do not take your dog's heartworm medication thinking that it might help, or at least be prepared to buy yourself a new pair of plants and a computer chair. Always having to pick up after your dogs? Sick of all the bags you're wasting? Well, not anymore. Hide a poo. Simply go, cover, and go. Use a high-powered box fan and funnel to quickly paint the interior walls. If you accidentally break a bottle of alcohol in the store, tell them you're under 21. They can't make you pay if you're a minor. I think they can, especially if it's this many. And if they ask for ID and you don't look like a minor, no, this is just a horrible idea. When something expensive breaks, but you just buy a new one and take the broken one back with the new, this sounds like this is fraud. No, this is not a life hack. It's just a crime. Because life hacks are usually gray area. This is not gray area. Go skydiving at the beach. This is not a life hack. If you do this, you will die. Life hack. Save time by crying about 2 things at the same time. Nobody. Life hack videos. Never pay for food again. Yep, when they give you the bill, Uno reverse it. How to deal with cyberbullying. Step 1. Step 2. Out of food? Try going to the store. Many stores will give you food in exchange for money. What happens when you leave a mirror next to a computer on a sunny day? Life hack. Melt your keyboard. Securing valuable items on the beach. Personal ice cream bowl. Or you could just take off the lid, you inbred. Smoke detector broke, so if I hear this bad boy popping in the middle of the night, it's time to leave. Wear a lifeguard shirt at the pool so you can stare at whoever you want without being judged. When you can't afford a car with parking sensors, sleeping next to someone you love makes you fall asleep faster, reduces depression, and helps you live longer. Avoid doing chores by killing your parents. No, officer, it wasn't a murder, it was a life hack. Life pro tip. Sneeze on your knuckles before a fight in order to inflict poison damage. Bonus points if you're ill. You can't die in the living room. Breaking news, death rate drops to 0. This technology doesn't even exist at NASA. Don't embarrass a guy by telling him his fly is open. Just be a man. Walk over there and slowly zip it up for him. Here's a little life hack. Draw a fly on your hand and then slap the person you hate and say, hey, look, it was just a fly, I got you. The earth is flat, so if we just flip it over, it will be like the cool side of the pillow, and boom, no more global warming. Sounds sciencey enough to be true. Getting mugged, just say no. Your robber legally cannot take any of your possessions without your consent. If they want to get dirty, they may as well polish the floor now. Everybody's useful. Wash the dishes, put the dirty plates in, get the dirty plates out. Pretend to be afraid of the vet, so they give you more treats. I'm sure all the dogs watching this video will appreciate this life hack. If you have a girlfriend and hear a noise outside at night and you're too scared to go look, just be like, I told this girl leave me alone, and she will always get up and check for you. Nobody. Life hack YouTubers. Cover pumpkin to distract you from the fact that you're also a lifeless round object. Putting on a fake smile. Put 1 gallon of bleach and 1 gallon of dish soap in the washing machine. I disinfected the entire house in 10 minutes. When in the shower, tilt your head, letting the water in your mouth and nose. The adrenaline from the drowning sensation will make you forget that you hate yourself. Take an item that is about to expire and place it into another container without an expiration date to make it last forever. This is smart. Why didn't I think of this? Ice cream too frozen to scoop. Microwave your spoon for 30 seconds. Your future self is watching you right now through memories. Not if I drink enough alcohol. Take that, you prying creep. Life hack. Carry thousands of spiders with you in a bag. Throw them at whoever treats you ill. Use mustard to suck the pain out of a burn. This has inspired me to create a new reaction image for when someone delivers a sick burn on the internet. Apply cold mustard to burn. You know how you can tap on a YouTube video and see how much time is left? I wish I could do that with my life and then drag the slider to the end. No matter how much you shake after peeing, it always drips. Don't forget, pee is stored in the balls. Just squeeze them to get those drops out. Don't do this. If you text me, we need to talk. I'm gonna reply, yes we do. Now we're both stressed. Life hack. Win any staring contest by slowly going in for a kiss without breaking eye contact. My friend's cat is out here trying to collect some insurance money. Remember, your lock doesn't have to be unpickable. It just has to look less pickable than your neighbor's lock. Remember, if she's telling you how horrible her ex was, take notes and do exactly what he did. It obviously worked. She's still talking and thinking about him all the time. If you're already late, take your time. You can't be late twice. World's simplest hot dog cooker. I hope whoever did this has hot dog flavored coffee for the rest of their life. What a great idea, and you can keep the trucks running for warmth and die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah. Zap zap. When someone angers you, attack. I'm finally getting used to this body. Life hack. Get a pet parrot. Teach it to say this and only this. I wear a ring now, and the amount of men checking me out or talking to me reduced by 80%. My guy wears a ring, and the amount of women checking him out or talking to him doubled. What is wrong with you women? I knew a single guy in college that wore a fake wedding ring because it helped him get attention from women. He slept with dozens of women that thought he was cheating on his wife with them. When he told them he was single afterwards, they were all outraged. Life hack. What? Life hack. It's banana bread. You're still failing your exams? Well, I'm here in 2073. Step 1. Buy a 3D printer. Step 2. Print a 3D printer. Return the 3D printer. FBI. Don't move. If you give these weird metal circles to a shop, they'll give you free stuff. Agriculture versus infinite food glitch. 31. Insanely cool remodeling ideas for your home. Life hack. Instead of cleaning them, print out a picture of a clean sink and place it on top of the dirty dishes. Tip of the day. If you are pouring concrete by a pond that has ducks, it is not a good idea to let the whole crew go to lunch at the same time. When ice fishing, bring an action figure of yourself to exaggerate your catch. My dog's ear is like the perfect picture to show your hairdresser. If you want beachy waves and caramel highlights, this is for all the girls watching, but girls aren't real. There are no girl viewers. When you date a vegan, you can save on lawn equipment when you drop your phone from the 3rd floor balcony. But you know it'll be okay because you had it on aeroplane mode. Cutting your tennis ball in half allows you to store 2 more tennis balls in each can, saving space. When you've been acting gay for 2 years and finally get invited to the all-girls sleepover. Remember folks, you can only swing 16 times to the left before the excavator unscrews itself. Fun life hack. Carve almonds into teeth to convince other people you're a psychopath. When you're too lazy to walk the dog. Am I doing this right? Absolutely right. I want to kiss you. Okay, anything else you want to do? Pass chemistry. For only $250, upgrade your room to a smoking room. That's an interesting life hack. Stop eating fast food. Let people enjoy things. Let me enjoy things. I enjoy being a hater of unhealthy lifestyles. Life hack for depression. Nothing I say seems to matter. I'm worthless. Depression. Nothing I say seems to matter. I have just a privilege. No depression. School. We prepare you for life. My house is set on fire. Me. Spice up any Facebook comment with random quotation marks. Congrats on your baby. Congrats on your baby. Congrats on your baby. Parenting pro tip. Have your child squeeze out a tube of toothpaste and then have them try to put it back in to teach them you can't take back words. Then scream at them for wasting toothpaste to teach them about conservation. What's the worst way to hold your drink? Probably this way. Have just given the spider in my bathroom its eviction notice. Leave. Peppers are the spicy of the fire. Mint is the spicy of the ice. Carbonation is the spicy of the air. And vinegar is the spicy of the water. Ginger is the spicy of the earth. Damn, I've really used these wrong my whole life. I was today years old when I found this out. Me, trying to fix my problems in my life. Put your problems on Instagram story. They will disappear after 24 hours. You said I was the best love of your life. Ma'am, I have 9 lives. The elites don't want you to know this, but the ducks at the park are free. You can take them home. I have 458 ducks. Took me 28 years to realize that no matter what the meeting is about, if you just randomly chime in with, it's just about finding that balance. People will always agree. How to write tie. A good life hack. A very complicated way to solve a very simple problem. Find the difference between this picture and this picture. 5-minute crafts. They're the same picture. In class taking notes, when suddenly, the tip of the pencil breaks into 2. Writing turns 3D. Keep your butt at home. You have not been conditioned for this challenge. Loading screen tips be like, caution, trees don't move. Life hack. If you eat a hard taco over a small tortilla, you get a second taco. You get a second taco. Why did I say tato? If you make ice cubes out of tea, you won't water your iced tea down. So you're just gonna make iced tea for iced tea to put in iced tea with my iced tea, using some iced tea. Gave myself a fake parking ticket before a real one is given. If you ever feel alone, watch a horror movie late at night with the lights off. You won't feel so alone anymore. Are you always late for things? Here's a 2-step life hack to help you. 1. Figure out what time you should be at the place. 2. Simply get there before that time. You will see results instantly. Try it out. Drink water. Life hack. Drink water to avoid dehydration. My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Life hacks with Zuckerberg. Blink vertically. Remember, blinking sideways unsettles the humans. Life hack. Put booze in a cough syrup bottle, and you can do shots at work. As a bonus, people will think you are sick and will stay away from you. Glue a tiny mirror over your picture on your driver's license, so when you hand it to a cop, they get all confused and arrest themselves instead. Close your eyes while driving to test your skill level. Not a fan of cereal dust? Holy hell, finally a life hack that isn't going to get you arrested. Life hack. Use your wax melter to heat your cheese dip. There's no reason you can't eat pie at every meal. They make fruit pies, vegetable pies, meat substitute pies. I mean, pies easily cover 100% of your necessary nutrient groups. They even make cake pies. The only reason not to switch over to pie entirely is pie sucks.
You were so close to a revolutionary thesis. Then you betrayed me and every citizen of good standing. When your laptop freezes, so you put it in the oven. Tech. Send your lady some flowers to work on Valentine's Day from a secret admirer. If she doesn't bring the flowers home, she's cheating. What? She could have just chucked them away or denied them. This is so stupid. This is how to lose your girlfriend. GPS says, turn left now. GPS wants me to die. There is literally no law that says you can't put your friends down as your reference and pretend they were your bosses at an old job. Literally, there's no law that says that. Avoid wasting brushing your teeth by simply adding toothpaste to your food instead. Kids fall out of bed. One fitted sheet plus pool noodle until they start eating the pool noodle. Why do kids want to eat pool noodles? Nutritionists say that pizza is a healthier breakfast than cereal. I believe every word that man just said because it's exactly what I wanted to hear. The mosquito thinks that the salt is sugar. When he eats the salt, he is going to get thirsty. Thinking the white tequila is water, he drinks it and gets drunk. He starts to walk away, but he trips over the stick, hitting his head on the rock. Then he dies of head injury. How to enjoy mumble rap. You can just do it yourself. Look. How to draw a wolf. Step 1. Draw a circle. Add some details. How to wash a frying pan. Fill the pan with hot soapy water. Tell everyone it needs to soak. Forget about it. A storm is a great time to steal a trampoline from a garden. They'll assume it blew away, but they won't look in case it killed someone. Normal people. Pause milk. Lifehack YouTube channels. How to kidnap any predator. Free kids. Lifehack. Ever wondered what this thing on the top of the soda can is? Use it to open the soda without a can opener. Mind equals blown. How to draw sad anime eyes. Step 1. Draw on a... Get out of my head. How to scare Apple users. Lifehack. Open a beer with your seatbelt while driving. Best cold storage idea ever. Blow cigarette smoke into the kids' drinks to make them look haunted. No, I'm okay. I don't want kids catching secondhand cancer. Always wear sunglasses when eating lunch in your car, so people think you're an undercover cop, not some loser eating lunch by themselves in a car. Did you know that every tire comes with a pre-built GPS chip so that you can be located in 5G networks? If you don't want to be followed, you have to cut off the little antenna that sticks out. Old hiking trick. Make your own gel insoles with gummy bears, spread out in an even layer. Pick off some for a quick snack. No. What's the cheapest thing you ever did? One time I went and got a rental of my car of the exact model, manually swapped all 4 tires from my car to the rental, then took it back. This is illegal. Why? Surely they just take photos of the car before and after? I don't know. I think this is...
Actually,
If you ever forget a girl's name on a date, just call her Muhammad. It's statistically the most popular name in the world, so you'll more than likely be right. No need to thank me for the life hack. How to fold a fitted sheet. Step 1. Stop giving a damn about folding fitted sheets. No one cares. Roll it into a ball and chuck it into a closet. Follow me for more life hacks. I wear a fake house arrest monitor and socks with my Crocs when bank fishing to keep people from fishing around me. I got a job at Comcast and completed training so I could fix my own cable because it was faster than being on hold with customer service. This is life-changing. 2000s babies think they invented this. My therapist. Excessive sleep is a sign of depression. Can't mistakey if not wakey. Dude saw me struggling on the quiz and handed me a pencil. Kate Middleton rewears blue Alexander McQueen coat for 4th time. I didn't know you could wear a coat more than once. This will save me a lot of money. About 2 minutes after realizing there was no bottle opener in my hotel room, I discovered this gem and it works like a charm. How to draw a rat. 1. Draw any shape. 2. Done. Wow, this really works. When a single washer costs 8 cents. If you accidentally break a bottle of alcohol in a store, tell them you're under 21. They can't make you pay for it if you're a minor. Trust me, I'm an architect. Don't worry, we're safe. I fixed it. Nothing cling film won't fix. A pillar which is needed for stability in a huge building. Oh no, it's fine that it's breaking. We could just use some cling film. Last night we lost power, so we used empty translucent milk/water jugs to dramatically improve the light output from a flashlight. I think I may be a genius. If your tips on saving money starts with assuming I pay $5 for coffee every day, you already think I have more money than I do. This tweet means a lot to me. Need tweezers? 3 small coins. This is actually a good life hack. I haven't tried it though, but seems like it could work. If you simply stopped eating and lived in a cardboard box, you would save $57 a day. That's $215,000 a year. There's no excuse for being broke. Poor is a mindset. Change does not come from a place of comfort. I find penny and nickels in my couch all the time, so I don't know what you are talking about. Put your old and broken TV in the box your new one came in and leave it outside. You'll save a trip to the dump and teach someone a lesson at the same time. My whole life has been a lie.
You know what was the most awkward thing ever when I went to Japan? I couldn't even, what's happened to my voice? I couldn't even use chopsticks that well. Life hack. Want to get out of taking a math test? Start chanting USA, USA as loud as you can. Throw your books in the air and run out of the classroom. This works in Canada. I finally asked my grandpa why so many of his books were wrapped in duct tape. His response was, I taped the covers so it looks like a Bible and I can read it during church. Life hack. If you have a cat, replace the litter box with an Amazon box. When it's full, just tape it up and put it on your doorstep so someone steals it. What is a life hack that is so simple and effective? You're shocked more people don't know about. To increase your peace of mind, don't waste your time arguing with random strangers on internet. If you can't find the answer by Googling it, add the word Reddit at the end. Tips on how to be a good human. Feed your human. Bathe your human. Cuddle your human. Spy on your human daily and update your findings to the Council of Cat, where we will use the information to take over the world from humans. Hero bird saves man from $300 fine. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear feathers. This kid just found out what a jackpot is. My phone saved my leg, but why did someone shoot at you? An Australian guy, Bill Morgan, was declared dead for 14 minutes. He somehow survived. To celebrate his survival, he bought a scratch card and won a $27,000 car. The media asked him to reenact the scratch card moment, so he bought another card and won another $250,000 jackpot. God is trying to apologize. Oh damn, my bad bro. These poor cows were trapped on an island during the earthquakes in New Zealand. Thankfully they were saved. The luckiest dog in existence. NASA is paying volunteers $18,000 to lie in a bed for 70 days. I found my dream job. The only way to get to floor 71 is to keep hitting shuffle and get lucky. My job accidentally put 4,000 hours on somebody's time clock and his check was $23,000. He quit the next day and now they can't find him. Goals. The virus spreading huge damages. The crew on the ISS watching everything unfold. Obese 100-year-old crocodile dies from overeating after worshippers keep throwing it chickens and goats for good luck. That's just the way I want to go. Never forget that Australia's first ever winter gold was won because the guy was coming dead last and everyone in front of him fell over. It's happening. Even better. The only reason he was in the final was because the same thing happened in the semis. And the only reason he was in the semis was because one of the guys that came ahead of him in the quarters was disqualified. Boulder nearly takes out Italian farmhouse. Close call. This is why that man has been training his forearms. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of luck. Found a safe in our flood during the Why would you post this? Don't post this, just be quiet. An 85-year-old who narrowly survived a train crash which killed 17 people, being blown out of a plane which killed 19, a bus accident which killed 4, 2 car explosions, being hit by a bus and narrowly avoided being hit by a truck to then go and win the lottery. My girl just got me a PS5. I'm so lucky to have her. The end of the rainbow is the Ohio River Hooters. My mum is a mermaid and my dad is a centaur. I guess I got the human halves of my parents. My sister was not so lucky. She's got a really great personality. My Valentine's card to my parents when I was 7. Mum and Dad, you are lucky you are alive. Young lad wins the lottery and finds not 1, but 2 girls who love him for his personality. Gave this guy a piece of bacon on my way home from the bar last night. Followed me 10 blocks home. This is how I woke up. Well, you have a cat now. Bullet came through my window, passed a few inches over my brother sleeping, and embedded in the wall. Buddy's car nearly slides into the river. Stopped just in time. An ice cream and a half, please. You find this in a church basement. What are you doing? You really think I'm gonna steal money from a church while the Lord is watching? Because that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I see this duck couple every day in this dumpster full of bread. Man born in 4/2069 wants to change his first name as Nice. So, my grandma has a lucky charm in her car. Your grandma is a ladybug when you're lucky enough to capture the exact moment a frog engages in warp drive. It's my lucky day. What if the change we find in between cushions of couches are from spiders trying to pay rent? It makes my heart smile when 2 ugly people find each other and fall in love. So, who's the lucky guy? I saw this extremely rare rainbow cloud. I finally found a boy that's worth keeping, and he was disguised as my best friend the whole time. He did it! My little brother was hit by a car today, and he said he's lucky he's Spider-Man, or else he wouldn't have survived. Hi, I'm one of the Spidey writers and creators of Miles Morales. Can I send your brother a care package? Styles loves his comics, and I'm sure this is all he'll be reading for a long time. Thank goodness for your Spidey sense. We're glad to hear our favorite web slinger is okay. I should have prayed to the ancestors for luck. How lucky can they be? They're dead. That grandma took none of the BS. Team Grandma, maximum avocado. That's what we call an onion ring. The only time when you are actually happy to get stuck. Yeah, because if you didn't get stuck here, you are dead. According to Robert De Niro, Janeiro. He's going broke due to the virus. His lawyer says De Niro will be lucky if he makes 7.5 million this year. I too would be lucky if I made 7.5 million this year. 110 people once tied for second place in the Powerball lottery. Officials suspected cheating, but discovered that the winners all used the lucky numbers off copies of the same fortune from fortune cookies. A fisherman in Philippines found a pearl weighing 34 kilograms and estimated around 100 million. Not knowing its value, the pearl was kept under his bed for 10 years as a good luck charm. This is the banana of luck. Don't ignore it and tomorrow you'll get good news. My son ate the banana of luck and died of lead poisoning 3 days later. Why would you do this? When I'm having a bad day, I remember a time I walked into a public bathroom, turned the lights on, and heard a guy in the last stall say, "Thank God." Lucky people don't know about this. I'd rather step on a plug than have this done again. Today I learned only 64 to 77% of people experience a headache at some point in their lives. If you're one of the lucky 23 to 36%, turn in your location so I can bonk you over the head with a table lamp and teach you what it feels like to be mortal like the rest of us. This is how we should redefine the term the elite. This man's phone was pierced with an arrow while he was taking a picture of another man threatening to shoot him. Now you bring the gun. Show him the progression of humanity. Someone's guardian angel deserves an award. It didn't explode? Be me, working at Burger King. I add an extra chicken nugget to bags when they're for a kid's meal. Imagine the kid feeling lucky he got an extra nugget. It wasn't actually lucky though, as I did that deliberately. My devilish nature cannot be contained. Ancient Roman finger with a phallus, symbol of fertility and good fortune. Oh yeah, this is my lucky pee-pee ring. Camper awakes to knife-carrying killer crab at tent. Lucky to be alive. Just accidentally played the worst game ever. I call it pear or potato. My lucky day. Just found in this barn, not one, but 2 sheets of OSB plywood. My dog just saved us from an inevitable fire. She sniffed out a burning outlet that was in a place we wouldn't have seen until it was too late. She alerted us to the problem and we called the fire department. There was a fire in the electrical box that, if we hadn't caught, it would have spread over to the rest of the wall overnight, or while we were sleeping. I can't tell you how proud I am of her. Do you ever just look at someone and think, I'm lucky to have you in my life? Every dog I've ever crossed paths with. Hey, found this $20 bill in your guys' facial soap. I thought it was fake until I got it out. Thank you. Consider yourself lucky if you don't know what this is. This is so much harder when you know what's coming. This is why you wear safety glasses. These 2 car owners should play the lottery today. Not a scratch on either car. I'm a lucky guy to get away with this for 20 minutes driving around town. Well, that was close. Crate dropped and no beer spilled. Snorkeler finds lost wedding ring wrapped around a mullet fish off of Norfolk Island. No flat tire and a new good lucky charm in the process. You can't tell me God ain't real. This is why you wear a full helmet. My friend was hit by someone who ran a red light. If he had wore a skull cap, he'd have no lower jaw. This can't be too much ice cream. There turned out to be 2 cups in 1 pack. The bird concealed the speeder's registration plate on the police's camera. Like this guy here. I found him in a storm drain. And there's one nice kitty right here. Thank you, Doritos. You saved my life. Phew. Yeah, yesterday my respirator stopped working. Luckily, I had a bag of Doritos next to me, and as you know, contains 90% air, because the number 8 is considered very lucky in Chinese culture. A Chinese man spent the equivalent of $145,000 to secure a license plate reading 88888 in the hope of increasing his luck. On the first day with the plate, he was pulled over 8 times by cops who thought the plate was fake. When your friend asks you to beat a boss you've spent hours on, and you beat it first try by sheer luck. So I heard the ladies like bad boys. Lucky for them, I'm bad at everything. So Jill ate her an adoption form. Good luck trying to return me without the receipt, you idiot. You have been visited by the Chen of Wealth. Like the video and you will have money come to you. Help me, internet superstitions. Louis Pai, a senior Enron executive, got caught having an affair with a woman. His wife divorced him, and he was directed by court order to sell all of his stocks and give half to his wife. Leaving him with $280 million, he bought an enormous piece of Colorado, married the woman, then disappeared into obscurity. When Enron started to collapse, other executives sold off their stock when they knew it would crash, and most of them were jailed for it. Is this the luckiest guy ever? Without the woman, he would be $280 million poorer and in prison. A lucky scumbag, yeah. What's the first thing you would do if you won the lottery? Me? Price high to low. I respect your honesty, Molly. If I found a pot of gold, I would poop. How often are you lucky enough to come across an abandoned fly rock on the stream? Someone was eaten. It's not luck. The robber that broke into my house stepping on my poison Legos. I got really lucky. Like, why wasn't he wearing shoes? A snowy owl has been spotted in New York Central Park for the first time in more than 130 years. Girls are lucky since they don't get butt hair. Bro, we girls do get butt hair. Don't think only you boys get butt hair. Nope, I don't believe it. I want proof. Show me and then we have a deal. Eh? Coats and jackets are all too aesthetically fantastic to only wear during the cold seasons. I think scientists need to stop doing their dumb BS and band together to invent a jacket that can be worn whilst it's hot what out? Vests? You're so lucky a computer screen protects you from my hands. To celebrate my 26th birthday, I'm giving away 26 Teslas on my Instagram. I love the idea that you could be extremely lucky and have the 1 in a million chance of winning a Tesla. But then if you win, there's a 1 in 26 chance that you win the Cybertruck and then your whole life is ruined. Mom, that shit is too small for you. Me, I don't care, it's my favorite. Puts shirt on. The buttons. Fellas, if your girl is cute, plays video game, and loves to sing sea shanties, then you are one lucky guy. What are you doing? Playing Xbox with the boys? You? Parents on over. Come home. FBI agent. You're welcome. Don't mess this up, King. I think today is my lucky day. When I was 8 years old, I found a 4-leaf clover and gave it to my dad for good luck. And when he died, I found out he always kept it in his wallet for 20 years. My little sister went on a date with a young farmer tonight. He decided to gift her a 12-kilogram wheel of cheese. Evening, my lady. I bring to you some cheese. When your bottle falls, but it ends up doing a bottle flip. I just got 2 fortune cookies in one. People who have a charger point near their bed are lucky. Me. They say crossing a black cat is bad luck, but if you see one, be sure to pet it because it's a nice animal that deserves to be loved. So how long have you been microwaving cup noodles? You know you're lucky to be alive right now? I just had a close call as well. Pennywise is gonna steal your wallet when the muddy patch is exactly 1 Wellington boot deep. Falling asleep and double checking my alarm the night before my first day on the new job. Close call. Now, I don't even know how they got this thing up in that building. Hole in one. Direct hit while drinking his beer. Close call. Almost stepped on this little nope rope while shooting. Safety specs saved this guy's eye from an exploding angle grinder disc. Sophomore in 2007. Trying my hardest not to scream. Hey, cool fact. Markiplier went to my high school. Keanu Reeves gave away almost all his earnings from The Matrix, £50 million, to the special effects team, turning them all into millionaires. Money is the last thing I think about. I could live on what I have already made for the next few centuries, he declared. Friend was driving down the road and a tree fell on the bed of his truck, missing passengers in the backseat and horses in the trailer he was pulling. A tram in the Netherlands failed to stop in time and broke through the emergency barrier. It's being held up by the statue of a whale's tail. Sometimes it pays to have a dirty car. My son got rear-ended last night. The other driver was aggressive and left without exchanging info. The boss wanted to reward his workers on Friday, but everyone went home early, except for one very happy employee. That's a real sweet couple. It's a mere Twix bar. That's a massive banana. This is what happens when 2 lucky ones park together. Just an inch away. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, an inch is very big. La Cordera Edwards was buying her weekly lottery ticket when a rude person bumped into her, forcing her finger on the button for a more expensive $30 scratch off. She took the ticket to her car, scratched it off, and found out it was a 10 million winner. Someone from 1997 wished me good luck. It's like someone from so many years back knows your struggles, and I think I'm gonna cry. My first ever date, guys. Wish me luck. Whoa, congrats. Picture hasn't loaded yet, but I hope you have a great time, man. Go get it. Oh. Boys are lucky they have hard peepees to tell them when they're in the mood, because girls are just like, I'm in the mood, or I'm hungry, or am I hungry, or am I bored? I don't know. I don't have a peepee. That's definitely an interesting take, but sometimes we get that for no reason, and it's something like, what is it, boy? Did you see something? She has a lucky sock. Very necessary when monitoring the bird situation. Dr. Christopher Charles created the Lucky Ironfish to help millions of people around the world who suffer with anemia due to an iron deficiency diet. Just one $25 fish provides an entire family with 75% of their daily iron intake for up to 5 years just by adding it to the boiling water they cook their food with each day. My local water park is draining their pools, but before they do, they're having a doggy day where you can bring your dogs and have them splash around and play for a while. Rappers are lucky as hell being born with names like Lil Uzi and Gucci Mane. My parents named me Brandon. I did not order this box of cats. How are you complaining? Look at its face. It's literally making the meh face. You are one day closer to eating your next plate of nachos. This is the most hopeful thing I've ever read. What if I die tomorrow and never eat any? Tomorrow is the lucky nacho day. 1 universe, 9 planets, 7 seas, 7 continents, 809 islands, 204 countries, and I had the unfortunate luck of meeting you. There are 8 planets, you uncultured swine. Loser sperms. After watching my present life, this is the lucky clover cat. This is the one that works. I reblogged him the day I started treatment, and I got my appointment on time, found a free parking ticket someone left in the meter for me, and got free Starbucks after my appointment. I have no idea who Lucky is, or why Daft Punk wants him so bad. I'm done. My lucky day. Some guy was selling PS5s outside the grocery store for $50. He sold you a fan. Some lucky photographer in California captured a hummingbird sharing a water fountain with 4 bumblebees. If you were a schizophrenic and an exhibitionist, you'd be so lucky because you'd always have people watching. Whoa, Kenny Vieira is one lucky dude. His engine hoist saved his project car from being completely completely totaled by a fallen tree during a storm. He was obviously not in heat and oozing with testosterone. If he had fought him in the breeding season, it could have gone way worse. Never underestimate a rogue Australian. The kangaroo was extremely lucky to survive. You're an art model? Does that mean you're naked? Yeah. Whoa, those lucky artists. Buddy, some queenie foe today. I've never seen a mouse that looks so much like a mouse before. If you want to smash, smile when you give me this lighter back. Huh? What a weird lighter. Jimmy Carter makes history as the first US president to live to 100 years old. Jimmy Carter was alive for the rise and fall of the something Germany, the moon landing, YTK, and the creation of the Talk Tour podcast. Everyone, I can't get my hair cut. This sucks. Kids whose parents are barbers. I've met a nice guy at the convention center today. Hey, that's a famous astronaut. You're lucky. You're lucky. He's my doctor. A good catch. You're lucky. He's a good teacher. I wish I could fly. I wish I could talk. I wish I could swim. Me, I think my computer's broken. Boss, just give it to the IT guy. Me, okay. Walks outside and tosses my laptop into the sewer. Good luck. I misunderstood this post and thought they were implying tech people live in sewers, and I just agreed and went along with it. Imagine if instead of seeing these, you actually saw what the person was typing and what they deleted. In 7th grade, a boy asked me to be his girlfriend, and I wasn't sure I heard him correctly, so I panicked and just said yes. And then he high-fived me and we never spoke again. Jamal, if you're out there, happy 11th anniversary. Karen's FBI agent, who have to read hundreds of stupid Facebook posts with them. My FBI agent, who gets to look at memes all day. Just so you know, you can order a 40-pound bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows on Amazon. Luck of the C3. Going to fish and you get a rod. When you find a fortune in the drawers you bought at a sale. Generosity has no limits. What is this? Kids putting their teeth under their pillows is the most occult thing in the world. Yes, child, put the discarded bone under your pillow. If you are lucky, the tiny demon will come and make her purchase. Sell your bones for riches, my child. Your youth will be spent soon. After more than 5 years of waiting, this wonderful second-hand set of big blue blocks now belongs to our children's museum. I found my grandmother's formal dress in her hope chest today. A picture of her wearing it was with it. I've been searching for this exact ring for over 20 years. Finally found it on eBay. Pictured of the ring today and my favorite picture of my dad. Got this coffee table at an estate sale today. Ridiculously excited about this. I love turtles. I did not need a cookie jar, but there was no walking away from this silly gal. Too close for comfort. You are so lucky. If you were touching that sign, you would have been cooked. Actually, oh, it's a tree. Never mind. I was thinking, yeah, if it did hit the sign, it surely would have hit that guy. We almost had a very bad day today. Bad for you mentally, bad for the dog physically and mentally. But I think dogs can tell when it's an accident if you just be like, no, 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 no. They understand. Because there are still accidents that happen in nature. The nail passed between his toes. See, this would never happen to me. This would just go through my toe. I hope I get lucky like this, but actually, I hope this never happens. I hope I don't need to be lucky like this, but I hope this never happens to me. And I know if it does happen to me, I won't be lucky. Argentinian goalkeeper Sergio Gochia would crouch down and covertly urinate on the field before every penalty shootout for good luck. He started the ritual during the 1990 World Cup quarterfinals and continued on for the rest of his career. Meeting celebrities is an interesting thing because some people spend their life savings to get one photo and hug with their idol, while others find them in like cereal aisles at the grocery store. The hat. I expect nothing less. Sees beyond my wife's arm. Uh-oh. I roll up a newspaper. Babe, stay still. Using a newspaper as a bees aren't scary. Don't be scared of bees. I think this is lucky because this person didn't kill the bee. And I like that. My brother tried to pick up a banana to make it look like he was talking on the phone, but all the bananas in the bunch came with it, and he just looked at me and went, I guess it's a conference call. In my mother's jewelry box, hidden amongst precious family heirlooms, was a promotional coin for Space Jam. Me, turns 18. The government. It's time for your military service. Me, who has flat foot, scoliosis, ehlers-danlos, mild deafness, is Aspergic, and 120 vision in both eyes. I am 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Solvers after dumping the whole mag in the wall and then hitting a lucky headshot with the last bullet. Good night. Commenting, I'm a lucky man. On other people's girls' pictures. Friday the 13th might be an unlucky day. But when you live in the land of bacon, cool people and bald eagles, every day is a lucky day. It's annoying that we recognize that children need things like a summer break and several vacations a year, but we think it makes sense to have adults work for 60 years, with maybe 2 to 3 weeks off a year if you're lucky. So I got into graduation school today with my bad 2.8 GPA. Okay, so I just got my dream job a week after applying to it, and now I'm thinking, maybe this is a good luck post. Not even 6 hours later, I got a job offer of a well-paying full-term, long-term job with 3 room and boards in Queens, allowing me independence and a way to escape an abusive situation and an unhealthy environment. Spent the evening jokingly pretending to be Irish and married to an also completely non-Irish lady in the smoker's corner. Many jokes were had. She put her arms around my shoulders and said, "Take me home, Patty, and show me that you love me." So I did. They have been walking this whole time. They have green men to get the hair just right in commercials. The Great Wall of China ends in the ocean. Listening to a song as a kid, understanding the lyrics as an adult. Sitting in front of the computer for 6 hours a day increases your risk of death by 40%. Me, after sitting 15 hours in front of my PC. Fire trucks are water trucks. Wait, it's a water truck? Always has been. Me, when I realized we don't have to use our hands to open doors. At what age did you realize pen covers are meant to hold the pages from flipping while you're studying or writing? Me, a dummy. My daughter, an enlightened one. Why are pizza boxes square while pizzas are round? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to take the pizza out of the box. This is what the skin of a tiger looks like. It is also striped. I thought this was a prayer emoji. I feel lied to. It's actually a high five. So you're not supposed to wear earphones straight down, you're supposed to wear them over the ears? Now this is how you pour juice. Ever wondered what the actual use of this was? It's to stop your straws from rising and hold them in place. We have been peeling oranges the wrong way. This pillow isn't for sleeping. Rock and roll versus Spider-Man. Know the difference. My god, I've been eating Tic Tacs wrong for years. Moai stone lower body. My whole life has been a lie. Why is it not straight? Do you think sand is called sand because it's between the sea and land? Glaze, sour cream and onion, and their new bigger size which is not bigger at all. I've been wearing it wrong the whole time. I want my tears back. They weren't drowning, they were sitting down. After 3 years, I found out my microwave isn't blue. Turtle, Squirtle, your mind has been blown. The car drifting meme doesn't actually have the bridge and the signboard. Baby carrots are regular carrots that have been cut into a smaller size. Why does fridge have a D in it, but refrigerator doesn't? Why are Zoe and Zoe pronounced the same, but Joey and Joe aren't? I don't need sleep, I need answers. I'm a dentist and I've graduated with 68 others. I've met even more in 13 years practicing as a dentist. None of us have been asked anything about our opinions on toothpastes. Morgan Freeman has been old my entire... I don't think I've seen a young photo of him. So the Teletubbies are from Among Us. When the shampoo says, repairs damage, but you're still broken on the inside. I just realized something. There's ice cream in Zootopia. Who the hell is getting milk? So the movie is called 2 hours, and it's only 1 hour and 25 minutes long. Me, after realizing that a horse has 14.9 horsepower. I just realized Elastigirl's suit has red. Mr. Incredible's suit has blue. What's the name of their first child? Violet. Shape of the Earth. Expectation versus reality. Don't you hate it when you hear someone calling you, but there's really no one calling you, and then you would sit there confused because you swore you could hear someone calling you? Wait, maybe it's our loved ones trying to wake us up from the coma. They just can't scream loud enough. Now, why would you say that? Wow, well this thoroughly blew my mind today. Roughly half of the people wipe standing standing up, and the other half wipe sitting down. And most people don't realize the other group exists. A part of me died when I learned pineapples don't grow from trees. Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada. His revelation that cat milk does not come from mummy cats. This is how they make honey, but in reality they're being sad. I finally know what those are for. What happens off camera, stays off camera. Despite popular belief, spamming the A button does not make the loading screen go any faster. A foot long from Subway always falls short. Penguins do have knees inside their bodies, so owls do have very, very long legs. We've been lied to our whole lives. Doesn't fall to the bottom. When the doctor says you're going to be alright, but you see Captain America and Thor walking. Me, 30 years old, knowing the Firefox logo resembles a fox. Me, realizing that it actually is a red panda. I answered the question. It's not 150 words, but I answered it. Doh! I get it. You get what? You know, when things heat, they expand. And I'm not fat, I'm hot. I don't think that's how the system works. I was today years old when I found out the sides of juice boxes are for kids to hold it so they don't squeeze out the juice. Lying just enough that no one cares to look into the truth. 355 milliliters, it's actually 354. Me, when I found out that Dora the Explorer doesn't listen to me through the TV. When I realized that birds aren't really singing, but actually screaming because they're afraid of heights. What is the dumbest thing you believed as a child? Once I'm 18, my mum won't be able to tell me what I can and can't do anymore. 8 minutes and 25 of very satisfying video. Laser beam. It's 8 minutes and 26 seconds. Gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. This product contains gluten. So we have the cutting edge and the spreading edge. Ever since I found out cats don't meow to other cats, that's just something they learned to manipulate humans, and meows are supposed to mimic infant human cries. I'm noticing a lot of fake stuff about my cat. All men do is lie. Have you seen an ugly girl's comment section? The correct position. This guy has an even better posture. Barcode scanners scan the white spaces in between, and not actually the black bars. Brick roads are often made with machines that practically print them onto the ground. The bricks load at the top and are laid out like a carpet as the machine rolls along. My whole life has been a lie. The refresh button in Windows won't make your PC faster. It is used to fix errors and glitches when you finally go to Japan, but there are no subtitles when people speak. Keeping students in class after the bell rings is actually illegal. I just realized that never is a contradiction of not ever. And blush is a contradiction of blood rush. Also, studying is a contradiction of student dying. Oh, so this wasn't timed on a soundstage? This is most definitely creepy. Sorry, but can you imagine driving by one day and just seeing the Teletubbies out your window? Like they all turn at you and you just gun it because they're coming for you. Claims he doesn't have bones. Then what the hell is this? Has anyone else noticed that the priest in the movie Up also was the gynecologist of the same movie? Oreo cookies are actually a knockoff brand of another company named Hydrox. Captain Crunch has been lying to us this whole time. So that's what a captain wears, and that's what a commander wears. The emoji's official meaning, which is clearly a lie, official meaning. Information desk person, real meaning. Look at all the damns I give. One time I was younger, I had some of that No Tears shampoo, and I wanted to see if it was legit, so when I was in the shower, I squirted it into my eye, and I think I went blind for like 3 days. I think you might be a bit brain dead, because no tears meant like no tangles. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thought no tears, as in crying too. My life is a lie. 7-year-old me. When I learned that lava lamps don't contain actual lava in them. When you realized the song Who Let the Dogs Out was about ugly women in the club and not loose dogs. For the longest time, I thought shoes on a telephone wire was just people getting rid of their old shoes in a cool way. It's not. No, it means that someone sells drugs nearby. Squidward isn't actually a squid. He's an octopus. Bob the Builder and Jack the Ripper have the same middle name, so no worry means Hakuna Wasa. Fruit Loops all taste the exact same. I've never had these before. Peanuts grow in the ground. You just realized. Video calls in movies versus video calls in real life. Students, where's the $100 we gave for the field trip that didn't happen? The school. If you see tacos, you're fat. So I didn't see tacos, I saw sushi, and then I saw pineapple. Me going to BBC News and seeing no BBC. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Mum, school is the best time of your life. 6-year-old me. You're lying. She didn't leave you on red. You left her speechless. My neighbor thinks a dog has been pooping in his yard, but this whole time it's been me. My whole life, I wish it was like this. Breaking news, a closer image analysis confirmed that Disaster Girl was innocent all along. Peanut. Wait, it's all berries? Yes, it is all berries. What a terrible day to have eyes. When you realize that the Me and the Boys meme is photoshopped. When you realize that there aren't 30 women interested in you nearby. Those people lied to me. There is no Easter. Yes, there is. Tooth Bear and Easter Bunny are real. Boneless wings. Boneless. Croissant. Good morning to everyone. Just saw this on Facebook and spazzed. Nutella. It's actually pronounced Nutella. The Easter Bunny is a master of disguise. Cat urine glows under UV light. My friend lied on his CV that he mastered the piano at age 15, and now he's been asked if he can play for the board of directors on Friday. Man has been sitting in the car for the past hour googling the most painless way to break your fingers. Men without hats. Men without hats performing into They Have Hats. 2-year-old me. When my mum tells me her real name isn't Mum, I request elaboration. Today I learned that tigers cannot purr. To show happiness, tigers squint or close their eyes. This is because losing vision lowers defense, so tigers only purposely do so when they feel comfortable and safe. Just found out pickles are cucumbers. I can't breathe. This is how I felt when I figured out raisins. What about raisins? Casper the Friendly Ghost was just Richie Rich without hair and clothes. It was a face swap all along. This emoji is not a kiss, it's actually just pouting. My whole life is a lie. Reproduction. Organisms living things reproduce their own kind. Is an emperor penguin protecting its baby? The biggest plot twist in the entire Pokemon universe. That's a hat, not his hair. The correct way to weigh yourself. I can't believe I was doing it wrong all these years. Make you forget they're fictional. Wait, Monsters Inc. isn't real? My whole life is a lie. This is why it's called Xbox 360. So Iceland is not ice at all, and Greenland is not greeny at all. For camping or late nights at the beach, leave 1/4 of Mountain Dew in a bottle. Just don't drink it at all. Add a tiny bit of baking soda and 3 caps of peroxide. Put the liquid on and shake. Voila! Homemade glow stick solution. What the hell is Mountain Dew made out of? Human souls. Top speed 43 miles per hour, and top speed of this thing 20. No, that was my hat. The 4 ghosts in Pac-Man are programmed to act differently and chase you. Red chases you. Pink just tries to position itself in a set way. Blue tries to ambush you, and orange is random. 10-year-old me realizing that Diary of a Wimpy Kid wasn't actually written by a kid named Greg Heffley. Harry, you have your mother's eyes. Guys, I just realized why paper beats rock. Paper symbolizes words, which symbolizes brains, and rock symbolizes brawn. Brains over brawn, mind over matter. Paper over rock. You clever little. Then what the hell does scissors mean? Lesbians? What? Food theory. Is Subway bread actually cake? Yes, Subway is bread, and bread is cake. Therefore, Subway is cake. You have a happy life with your wife and 2 kids. You notice that the living room lamp is a bit flat. If you know, you know. Bay. Bay is a Danish word for poop, also used by people on the internet who think it means baby or sweetie. Bay, I love you so much. The look of Venus they taught in school. What Venus actually looks like. I just realized that SpongeBob's hat is on backwards when he beatboxes. The continents can be rearranged to form a fire-breathing T-Rex. Gamers, when there is no secret wall behind the waterfall, we've been tricked. Everyone. Orange doesn't rhyme with anything. Syringe. Am I a joke to you? Fellas, is it gay to fall in love with another man and spend your life with him? I think that is the literal definition of gay. Stop putting your wet iPhone in rice, Apple says. At best, you're wasting good rice. At worst, you're doing more harm than good. Eye color works just like skin. Just stare into the sun for a couple of hours to get that tan. How old were you when you found out that the reason SpongeBob's dad is brown because he's an old sponge? There are really only 23 hours and 56 minutes and 4 seconds in a day, not 24 hours. If a 747 can carry the space shuttle, then I call BS on overweight luggage fees. You're supposed to unfold the box to turn it into a plate. When I was in 7th grade, my art was showcased in an art museum. I never got my painting back because they told me they lost it. I took a humanities class in college and the teacher pulled out my painting so we could discuss the artist. The plural of octopus is octopodes because the name is derived from ancient Greek. Life without F is a lie, gamers. This meme has been used the wrong way all this time. Celebrities are followed by their personal assistants who are constantly correcting the stars, showing them where to stand and what to say, all for the sake of perfection. Are we just going to ignore this? Are you saying, from Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs, they got older and turned into Spider-Verse? If you add 37 to the number of chirps a cricket makes in 15 seconds, you will get an approximation of the temperature outside. Why is this real? I'm not floating, I'm slowly falling. There is gravity in outer space. The astronauts are basically falling very slowly along with the station. I'm not a cat. Hello Kitty isn't a cat. You will never see Hello Kitty on all fours, and she also has a pet cat. My boyfriend just told me that the Krabby Patty secret ingredient is crab, hence why it's called a Krabby Patty, and why Mr. Krabs is so secretive over it, because he doesn't want people to know they're eating people just like him and Plankton. And Plankton is actually a good guy. You have never seen your own face, only reflections and pictures. Something is always touching you. You can always see your nose. Your tongue never sits comfortably in your mouth. You will never feel something exactly the same way someone else does. You can't imagine a new color. This ruined my life. What's wrong, pal? Shrek is a movie about loving yourself for who you are despite your physical appearance. But during the entire film, they are making fun of Lord Farquaad for being short. I don't think it's just because he's short. How straight men eat popsicles. Women won't date a guy that lives with his mum, but will date a guy that lives with his wife. Guys who joke about having a huge peepee. Guys who joke about having a small peepee. No one. Every guy after watching Not Safe for Work. I'm a man steeped in sin. Girls, stop body shaming. Also girls, I only date tall guys ultimate knockout. I hate old people, man. I was in the war. Congrats. I'm gonna be in the next one and they have laser beams now. I'm gonna die in a way that you could never imagine, you old Google on Men's Day. Google on Women's Day. It smells like simp in here. The world. Men should show their emotion. Men shows emotion. The world. Make makes a meme out of it. Man, this isn't fair, considering most guys are making these memes. Literally every guy when shaving. The guy who invented handshakes, the first guy he used it with. I need a rich guy. But does a rich guy need you? Women, I wish I could find a nice guy that treats me right. Nice guy. Hey, woman. Women make rules for the wrong guy, but break rules for the right guy. And guys do this as well. As a man, what are you doing in the shower for 45 minutes? Our butts touched the same seat. We are brothers. Divorced mums telling their 7-year-old son how evil their dad is. He's a big mean man. Men with a small pee-pee reducing the average size. Men with average pee-pee size. Men should sit down to pee. I agree. Do you think we should sit down to pee? Only if you're pooping. The picture bro finds of me when he comes to my house. Meeting Keanu Reeves at a traffic light. He's so cool. My son rocked it today. He got that fit on for real. A 4-man anti-poaching team that permanently guards a northern white rhino. Probably one of the hardest pictures I've ever seen. Guy gives up subway seat for pregnant woman. She gives him a trophy. Had dinner with a dude who didn't compliment me once. I thought that was really weird. I haven't spoken to him since. Maybe he didn't see anything to compliment. God, watching you fall in love with someone he's gonna use to hurt you for character development. Sorry, bro. First guy to be on a nickel must have been like, what men think women want and what women actually want. A chunky pillow. Men doing the deed. This is brilliant, but I like this. Love and affection. Men working, except John. That guy does nothing. Guys who can resume their dreams the next time they sleep. Everyone else who can't remember their dreams. Guy, I want a girl that wears lingerie and knee-high socks and does their hair but his underwear is looking like this. It hurt itself in confusion. All men are pigs and women are equal to men. So that means women are pigs too. Men don't know how to please a woman. I know, right? They're so dumb. And then she bent it like this. Bro, I'm so sorry. Girls when they sneeze versus men when they sneeze. This is kind of true. Majority of men look into the heart, not the face. My 82-year-old grandpa sent me these pictures of him and his brother on a trip in Morocco when two drunk men with no arms meet. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be a leg. Men can direct blood flow with the power of their minds. Guy flirts with girl. Girl flirts with guy. Guy flirts back. Girl flirts more. Guy, do you want to go out sometime? Guy uses own body cutouts to choose the best shoes to buy. First guy to eat a poisonous berry. Dies. The guy who was with him. Oh, okay, so that one kills you and that one doesn't. Nice guy. And then him after getting rejected. A guy ran over my brother's mailbox and drove off. He came back an hour later after visiting Home Depot and completely rebuilt his mailbox. Just got this bad boy. You should be saving for a car. He is a car. John Cena paid for my uncle's groceries. Bro was trying to bring it back to life. Trying to carve pumpkins with your boyfriend, but he's using power tools. Sperm cost is skyrocketing. Your balls are a gold mine. Men who don't know how to touch a woman, but women. 1 year with no stains or creases. A knight in clean armor has not seen battle. Society. So they type in men are trash, stupid, dumb, dogs, pigs. And if you type women are goddesses, strong, amazing, superior, are not small men. Men. And at the bottom left, made with genuine built-up depression. Dudes be like, periods are nothing. Girls are just weak. Those same dudes after trying the period cramp simulator. Dude, you're a joke. Me, who was born on the 1st of April. Serial killers, psychopaths. The guy that decided hot dogs should come in packs of 10, but buns should come in packs of 8. At what age do men wake up and think, right, it's time I buy one of these? Like 70, 60? Just saw a dude carrying lettuce in one hand and more lettuce in a bag in his other hand, and he was taking bites of the hand lettuce like it was a nice treat. The main man jailed for paddling to Canada on air mattress from Walmart. Main man has a long way to go to get to Florida man's level, but this is a decent start. My brother gets on my nerves. You ever stand outside at night, look at the stars and say, them people spangling. Bro, shut up. Guy with only PS4 and a mattress on the floor who doesn't leave his apartment probably has the lowest carbon footprint, but no one wants to talk about that. Men be like, I have my whole life ahead of me. No, you don't. The balding is coming. Men spend an average of 7 hours a year hiding in the bathroom for peace and quiet, according to a study. At the urinal at a rest stop bathroom, Siri's voice from my back pocket. Turn left. Man to the left of me. Please don't. Good soldiers follow orders. orders. 10 years ago, I thought I had nothing going on for me in life. Today, I had 2 dreams of mine fulfilled. It gets better, boys. Men when they are called males. Women when they are called females. Men in 1915 and men now. I did not know they had this in 1915. I just sat on my nuts so hard that I fainted. My dad dropping the hardest law about his life before I was born. Man with autism starts his own business after no one else would hire him. Fine, I'll do it myself. Without VFX, Iron Man 2 is the story of 2 men with soft spots on their heads getting into trouble in their pajamas. I would still watch this movie. Girls. Men with big cars are compensating for their tiny peepee. Me. Gillette. Men should be better and not objectify women. Also Gillette. Men don't grow up. They just change their toys. Went from playing with cars to play trying to kill. Men. I have depression. Twitter. That's the neat part. You don't. The guy who can lift 100 kilogram feathers. The guy who can lift 100 kg steel. Me happening to mention my friend's name in a conversation. My friend halfway across the room. Grown men on Discord pretending to be teenage girls. Talking to other grown men pretending to be teenage girls. Men that cry and show emotions aren't babies. Feet guy, titty guy, butt guy. The best way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a comically oversized anime sword. Dog, sexually active? No. Drug use? No. Well, what the hell do you do all day? Worldwide percentage of men taller than 6 feet, 14.5. Percentage of men in gym forums claiming 6 foot or taller. Maybe just tall people go to the gym more, I don't know. Or they're lying. Why do men love to watch YouTube? YouTube might be the single greatest platform to have been created on the internet, and I'm not being hyperbolic. Photos of inmates playing NBA 2K on a flat screen TV in their jail cell is going viral. Therapist. I think we need to confront your fear. Doctor. Please no. Appleman walks in. Hey. If only there was a page dedicated to... Our wives said if we get 10,000 likes, we can buy a new boat. Please like this so we can spend less time with them. Finally got a new boat. We haven't seen our wives for weeks. Just marry each other at that point. Arnold helped inspire me to become an artist many years ago. Here he is now with my portrait of him. Today I was presented with a side quest no man could resist. Rain or bear. The first human on Earth must have been like that one bro cooking up a new word the friend group will be using for the next 4 months. If this ugly guy can outsell this box, you can ask your crush out this week. Happy birthday, Ryan. Ryan also bought 100 ice creams for kids today. Stop by and get your kids a free scoop today. Men who are only kind to people to get them to like them. Men who are kind to everyone because it's the right thing to do. I was not spiritually prepared for this answer. Sea sponge lifespan. 10,000 years. Found a perfectly generated circle in the world. Dude, I need your seed. Change is possible, even if it takes time. When I was younger, Asian men couldn't legally marry white women. Now look at me. I married a white dude. Love you, brother. Spanish guy. Waves around a red piece of cloth. Bulls. Anyone else feel bad for the bulls? Myth. Men only like big bobs. Fact. All bobs are good no matter the shape or size. Men are bad at reading the signals. Women suck at sending signals. I think both parties suck when they want to send signals or reading. The guy who made share button on the hub saying that nobody uses it to recommend videos to family and friends. Why not? Men actually face the most intense societal pressures. They are expected to be financially secure, successful, strong emotionally, mentally, and physically. Our fundamental ideology of masculinity is so flawed, and males really deserve more credit for everything they go through. Delicious. Finally, some good women. Feminists. Men and women are equal. Men. Playfully punches girl in arm. Feminist. You can't hit girls. Men discussing sports, and men discussing not safe for work content. Rich guy. Money doesn't buy happiness. Me. So give me your money. What did you say? Men's group chat. Guy 1. Did you cheat on her? Guy 2. Yeah, bro. I don't think guys don't laugh at this. Actual men's group chat. Guy 1. Bro, check out this anime butt. Now this is closer to the truth. Someone breaks into the house. Any guy? The jiu-jitsu guy. Girls. I want a 6'6" guy. 6 feet tall, 6 abs, and a 6-figure job. Me. The 420 guy. 4 feet tall, 2 abs, and a 0-figure job. Imagine dating someone who has to wait for payday. She said, imagine dating someone who is employed. You'd rather them not be employed? Girls. Boys don't have loyalty. Meanwhile, boys. From kid to man, he stayed loyal. Steven Adams' new apartment in Houston looks like this, despite him earning $12.6 million per year. Men can really survive like this. It's not that big a deal. Men. Women should just straight up ask instead of using hints. Also men. She. Hey, do you want to do the deed? Me. Oh, I would love to. It's just hard to find a girl who likes me. True story. Reddit moment. Guys, what do you do if this is how she turns up to your first date? We are having a duel. If she wins, I will do what she wants. And if I win... never mind. I saw two blind guys fighting. You should have seen both of their faces when I shouted, "I've got money on the one with the knife." No Nut November? How about no negativity November? Chill out, my friend. That's called a positive lifestyle. Which mentally ill are you? The my life is falling apart. The my life is falling apart. The my life is falling apart. This guy turned a Nokia into a hammer. Turkish men who make ice creams be like, alpha male, beta male, stable male, devil, first guy in hell. Is the awkwardness the torture or shut up, it'll pick up. Me, as my laptop fan suddenly becomes louder. What is it? What program? Who is doing this to you? Opening task manager? Who do I need to kill? Make it clean. Church accidentally prints the lyrics to Tupac's Hail Mary instead of the prayer. Men can have mental illness, eating disorder, and addiction. Feel insecure, bullied, emotion, cry, have a little salami. Guys, just listen to me. I think they should put a new continent here. I agree, I've been listening. Guy installs camera to keep an eye on cat. Finds out it's been suffocating him at night. Men have Reddit. When did you realize? Damn, I'm just like my dad when I satisfied my mum. Well, that's enough Reddit for today. Respecting men. Respecting women. Respecting both men and women. Respecting people who deserve it. Had to buy a thermometer today. They didn't have any adult ones, so I had to buy this silly guy. You can buy 2 candies. This counts as 1. This guy is a guardian of the galaxy. I feel safer already. The homeless guy outside McDonald's watching me buy 5 cheeseburgers after I told him I had no money. I mean, I did have no money, I didn't have cash. Guy standing. This guy isn't standing, he's sitting. Unless his name's Guy Standing. Whoa. It's a guy on Insta selling all of his ricks to buy a capybara. Full-length lapis puffer. Brand new. 1200, one size fits all. Stop asking me why I'm selling so much stuff. I'm trying to buy Tony. It's finals week. This guy fell out of his chair onto the floor, after himself for about 30 seconds, and then just fell asleep and took a nap for a solid 40 minutes. In 2013, a woman accidentally dropped her $4,000 engagement ring, along with coins, into the cup of a beggar named Billy Ray Harris. He thought he shouldn't sell it, and sure enough, 2 days later, the woman came back for it. When he returned it, she set up a fundraiser for him. In gratitude, which reached $185,000. The guy who noticed it, that's not a beetle. Well, it is, but different beetle. Roommate got a whole other phone, so he can bet on politics without his girlfriend knowing. Made patty melts. Everyone is roasting my fries, which is nice of them since I forgot to. Guys, be honest, can you tell? Yeah, we can. Bold equals bald equals bald equals all of the above. When you and bro go to nice dinners, instead of taking someone's ungrateful lying daughter. If you haven't been on more dates with bro than girls, are you even bros? One of the bros. Guys, let's get a place and just live together. Us if we lived together. I'm at that stage in my life where I stay out of discussions. Even if you say 1 + 1 = 5, you're right, have fun. Guys be like, I'm an alpha male. Okay bro, tell me more about your low penetration power. Dirt will always be dirty, just like onions will always be oniony. When life gives you onions, make onionade. Philosophy. Cool math games. I'm graduating today. Congrats, bro. 2024 appliances. Breaks within 2 years. 1980s refrigerator. I will outlive you and everyone you love. I am eternal. I am time itself. Women. Why don't men get our hints? Their hints. How many feet are in 7 minutes? 45 years. Sorry, miss. You are still a girl no matter what you do. Gentlemen, is this an appropriate gift for you? Especially with winter just yes, of course. Got caught in a rainstorm and my new white shorts turned see-through. Rookie mistake, I suppose. Was pretty embarrassing though. Just embrace it, dude. Anon, I need your help. Sure, mum. Quits ranked match. When I adopted Ghost, everyone told me to prepare for heartbreak, as they thought I wouldn't be able to save him. A year later, and I've got a healthy dog and a new best friend. My boyfriend's screen time, 15 minutes per day. Inspiring. I found this video on YouTube called Elk Hunting Chihuahua, and this guy is like, make sure you have a good hunting dog, and just opens his backpack to reveal his little chihuahua named Coco, and tells us how amazing she is at hunting. And then he just whips her out and says, you gotta have one of these things. They can track, and they're just the best hunting dogs in the world. And that was the whole video, and honestly, I've never wanted a chihuahua more in my life. He's holding her like an orange. Guy on an electric bike asked if I was single, and I told him I'm not really into dating right now, and he said, that's cool, and then let me ride his very cool electric bike. But when it was over, he said, that's what you're missing, and scooted off into the distance. I'll think of him forever. Tragic fumble. Good guy. Kills henchman. Henchman. Wow. Good guy to bad guy. I'm not going to kill you. That would make me a murderer like you. Wow. Sir Ranulph Fiennes has run 7 marathons on 7 consecutive days in 7 continents after a heart attack and bypass operation. He hacked off his own frostbitten fingers with a power tool, discovered the lost city of Yuba, and in his 60s reached the peak of Everest. In 1850, Dmitry Mendeleev walked almost 1,000 miles to Moscow so he could apply for the University of Moscow. Although he was not accepted, he walked to St. Petersburg where he was accepted, and with that education, he developed the periodic table of the elements. The second officer on the Titanic stayed on board until the end and got trapped underwater until a boiler explosion blew him free. He survived by clinging to a capsized raft. Later, he volunteered in World War II and helped evacuate over 120 men from Dunkirk. A Vietnam War American sniper volunteered to crawl for 3 days across 2,000 meters of open field containing an enemy headquarters. Took a single shot that killed an NVA general and then crawled back without being spotted. The skull of a Viking with filled teeth found in England. Unclear about why this practice was done, possibly for decoration or intimidation on the battlefield. That must have been so painful. Getting your teeth put in the other way around. Creating my 3rd grade papers and I see this. Who is your hero? I am one of my own hero. First, I am kind to myself, and second, I do things I want. Just because you don't share it on social media doesn't mean you're not up to big things. Live it and stay low key. Privacy is everything. My first cigar. I fulfilled a dream that night. One of my life goals. Dress in my finest and walk down the strip in Vegas at 2 a.m. puffing a cigar. Dude just cruised past me riding a lawn chair taped to an electric skateboard while vaping and blasting Jack Johnson. Now I'm questioning all my life choices. First guy to ride a roller coaster would have been like, wow, hey. The guy that invented double ads. The guy that invented the skip ad. Watching a documentary on ancient Egypt where my 5-year-old stomps in front of the TV, drops her jaw and says, they wrote on the walls? You're not supposed to write on walls? Mount Everest. Nepal's government shuts off mountain amid virus outbreak. Gets real when they start turning off mountains. Messed up that the most shocking parts of the Ted Bundy documentary is people saying stuff like, it was 1974, I was 22 working part-time at a gas station and decided to buy myself a new 1974 Camaro. Like it was normal. Now you need 3 full-time jobs. Hi, what the absolute genuine hell does this mean? Your tank is full. Now fill your tummy with the worst barbecue in Texas. Old men in anime be like, episode 1, please young man, we need your help to defeat this terrible enemy. Final episode, don't worry, oh the demon god and his entire army, go fight your rival, no hurry. Between you and me, I believe there is a conspiracy of paranormal origin all connected to this town. You're literally pointing at them, both of the big paranormal things happening in this town. Between you and me and the boys. Wait, why are we asking men what they thought of Barbie? It isn't for them. Me and the boys before going to see our second showing of Barbie. Guy and man have different connotations with adjectival nouns, like tree guy, arborist but tree man. He lives in a tree, or maybe he is a tree. I know a guy equals I have a useful contact. I know a man. I'm about to tell you a story. I know a man. I know him. I could eat a whale and would still be hungry 5 minutes after. A whale could eat you and still be hungry 5 minutes after. You could eat hungry and still be a whale after 5 minutes. You could eat whales and still be hungry 5 minutes later. I came out of the ocean because you need to stop. Electricity went out and I had a small meltdown at work today. Guys, I'm stuck in the WeWork lift. Hey, guys is a gendered pronoun. We recommend alternatives like folks, all, everyone, y'all, team, crew. Folks, I'm stuck in the WeWork lift. You're taking her on dates. I'm taking her catalytic converter. We are the same actually. We are a team. It is an elaborate ruse to steal women's catalytic converters. This is our 3rd job this week. How much money would you make from doing that? Girl posts picture. Normal guy likes it. Aggressive guy DMs. Socially weird guy. Middle-aged dad with 43 followers. Hello there, beautiful. Wow, you are so gorgeous. I would love to what? Daddy waddy zaddy zang yong. Have I been a good kitten? So you think I'm a good kitten? I'm not doing that. No. Hey, I saw you on Tinder, but we didn't match, so I found your Instagram. You're so beautiful. You don't need to wear all that makeup. I bet you get a lot of these creepy DMs, but I'm not like all of those other guys. Message me back, beautiful. By the way, what's your snap? Should I do a nice guys video? Just showcasing all the weird things nice guys do? Anthony Irvin, a swimmer who won a gold medal at the 2000s Olympics, retired at 22, began abusing drugs, at one point being hardly able to get off a sofa for days on end. But in 2011, he got back into swimming. At the 2016 Olympics, at age 35, he became the oldest swimmer to ever win a gold medal. I teach a free skilled mechanics class to teens, and was about to start my first class since the pandemic started. Just got me a car to bring in the shop, and was about to open enrollment. Thieves ripped open my back wall and stole all of my stuff. No tools equals no livelihood, plus no class. I'm sad. Update. Hey thieves, you may have stolen all of my tools, but look at what Reddit and Craftsman did for me. Aside from only a few items in that picture, all that is new. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I told my son that he could live with us after college. He had to pay rent. After 16 months, he moved out today. I showed up at his new apartment and gave him all the rent money back. He was a very happy young man. Guy at my friend's office went on vacation and never came back. Deleted all social media, never emailed anyone. It's been 2 weeks since he was supposed to come back from Italy, and he's just gone. Living the dream. Men are waking up and starting to stop simping for a useless Twitch 304. Good work, bros. The tide is finally starting to turn. Pokemon leaves Twitch due to a rise in manosphere. Red pill BS. This is your brain on rejection. The tide. Lol. Nice post, bro. I hope the drones like it. Redditors with interesting hobbies. What do you do and why? I'm a male knitter. I took it up in honor of a very good friend who died suddenly on the eve of her 31st birthday because of an aneurysm. She would spend all year knitting scarves and hats for the homeless and needy to give out at Christmas. I inherited all of her knitting stuff and kept up the tradition in her honor. I took my 6-year-old to a classmate's birthday party today. He was the only other kid there. His parents thanked me for bringing him and said he was the only one their son wanted to invite because my son's the only one in school who's nice to him. Teach your kids not to be mean. After Minnie Cox, the first black female postmaster, was pressured out of her post in Mississippi, President Theodore Roosevelt continued to pay her salary and punished the town by rerouting their mall 30 miles away until they gave her back the position. Looking good, buddy. You have the wrong number though. Yeah, I know, sorry man, I was trying to send it to myself for progress pictures for the gym, and the numbers are really similar, and I feel really bad and embarrassed for sending you. My bad, man. Ha, it's all good, bud. Best of luck. I expect an update when you get shredded. Alright man, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much. The legend did it. Hey man, you told me to send you a picture when I got checked. So 4 to 5 months later, here you go. Lol, no way. Good for you, man. Thank you, man. Didn't forget about the update. Have a good day. Dude, this is pretty inspiring. Keep it up. You just made my day. Thank you, man. Lots of self-discipline, and I really wanted it. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad I could make someone's day. Husband found a parking spot right in front of the packed aquarium today, and immediately was like, this is a parking spot you will remember forever, and has managed to talk about it all day. Has also said, how about the parking spot though? About 30 times so far.